I would understand. I would understand.
Too insane. Icing over
Novocaine.
You know you don't belong.
You're the first to find it
way too loud. You're a burst of light with a burial shroud. I want something's wrong. Everyone that's doing every season to say, put the past away. I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend.
This is good.
And
cut ties with all the lies
that you've been living in.
And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. I would understand.
That's how I
That
feel.
would rock.
PFT.
That song would rock.
My
Good
song for you.
Hank.
That song would rock. Hank, you do it with me.
No, it's me
Oh.
and PFT right now.
Yeah, I could tell Hank was really feeling down about himself.
On today's Part of My Take, we have our good friend, recurring guest, Scottie Scheffler, fresh off his Open Championship win. Awesome time talking with him. Also broke some news with him. We have the Mount Rushmore of things you'd like to be severed for. Hank, let's say the gloves are now off. The gloves are now off for the Mount Rushmore season. We have Fyre Fest. We're going to talk a little training camps. We taped a little out of order today, so you get instant reaction from memes after the Justin Fields injury at the end of the show, but we'll also talk about what happened and the dust settling. At the beginning of the show, Hulk Hogan has passed away, and we're going to send you off on the weekend. And guess what? Next week is Grit Week, so get ready because Monday we will be on the road for Grit Week. And Part of My Take is brought to you by DraftKings. Nothing says summer like long days, clutch plays, and firing off a few bets on the game. All with DraftKings Sportsbook. As the season heats up, so do the bats. And DraftKings Sportsbook has you covered with live betting, home run props, odds boosts, and more. Whether you're chasing dingers or jumping in mid-game, there's always action to be had. Never bet on baseball before it's easy. Pick a guy to go yard, hammer some live odds mid-game, or just ride with your squad and hope for the best. No spreadsheets, just vibes and dingers. Here's something special for first-timers. New DraftKings customers, bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code TAKE. That's code TAKE. For new customers, get $150 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Okay, let's go. Welcome to Part of My Take, presented by DraftKings. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code TAKE. That's code TAKE. For new customers, get $150 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Today is Friday, July 25th, and you are listening to a not top 100 podcast, and also Hulk Hogan is dead.
Which one do you want to start with?
We start with
two
Hulk.
Equally big tragedies.
Big tragedy. Let's start with Hulk. Hulk Hogan has passed away, 71 years old. I think that PFT today, July 25th, 2025, my childhood is officially over.
Yeah, I mean, he was the 1980s. He was the 1990s. You could make the argument that Hulk Hogan might have been the most American thing.
Yeah.
And I mean that in every sense of the word.
Yeah. And also, like, Mount Rushmore of entertainers. And yeah, listen, we'll say it right now. Hulk Hogan, significantly better professional wrestler than person.
Great wrestler.
Great wrestler. But yeah, it was my childhood's done. It took 40 years. I'm no longer a child. I can now be charged with as an adult in the court of law. That all just happened today.
Starting right now, yeah. I went back and I looked at some of his best moments. You know, whenever somebody passes away, it does like the silver lining to it is sometimes you go back and you watch videos that make you happy. Mm-hmm. And you remember some of the cool stuff that they did. when he choked out Richard Belzer on live television, that was awesome.
Yes.
That was one of the best live TV moments, I think, in the history of the medium. The body slam on Andre the Giant, his match against Yokozuna.
His heel turn.
The
most iconic heel turn ever.
You remember when he showed up in that cave, that like weird cave of doom?
Yeah.
And then he like touched the water and he shook his hand. He's like, the water's not hot.
Yeah.
That's just incredible television. He was wrestling and he kind of transcended the sport. He made the WWF, WWE what it is today. So yeah, Mount Rushmore of wrestlers for sure.
Yeah. Mount Rushmore of wrestlers. And these things come in threes. We lost, a member of the fictional Cosby family. We lost Ozzy Osbourne and now Hulk Hogan. So
Ozzy Osbourne, another great American.
Yeah, another great American.
Andrew Yang said that. Yeah.
By the way, I do think our esports correspondent Darren Ravel is starting to maybe learn from his mistakes, because Hulk Hogan passed and he actually had a couple fun tidbits on his Twitter. Unlike when Ozzy Osbourne passed, I think he might have deleted one of the tweets. He talked about Ozzy Osbourne's famous Take Me Out to the Ball Game at Wrigley in 2003, and then followed up with, yes, I do have the ticket stub. And everyone was like, so you just made his death about you? I think he deleted it. Hulk Hogan, he did. You know, he has a lot of Hulk Hogan memorabilia.
I think Darren probably has like Bubba the Love Sponge's fitted sheets.
Yeah, exactly. He has a bill from the sushi restaurant he ate at that night.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hulk Hogan has passed. Childhood over. 71's actually pretty old for a wrestler. I feel like dog years, that's like 200.
Yeah, I honestly thought he might have been even a little bit older than that.
Yeah.
But I wonder if they're going to continue to make the movie about Hulk Hogan and Gawker.
Ooh.
Because Ben Affleck was going to be playing Hulk Hogan. I just want to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
You don't even have to release the entire movie. Just give me some pictures of like, some of the screen tests that they did for it. I want to see how Affleck's able to pull that off.
Yeah. I think they'll definitely still make it. Did we check to see if Bam Margera he had the chance to maybe make the most viral tweet of all time? Because if you remember, Hulk Hogan, it was a few years ago, many years ago, said, "Damn, Bam, I wish you were still with us. I sure would love to hang out again. My brother, love you, miss you." And it's a picture of him and Bam Margera. And then Bam Margera just said, "I'm alive, brother, but miss you too."
Yeah.
He could reverse it right now.
I think he mistook him for Ryan Dunn. I think
that was definitely what happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hulk Hogan's dead. It sucks.
Yeah, it's tough. It's great wrestler. Great wrestler.
Great wrestler. Top, maybe top American export. The world knew who Hulk Hogan was.
Yeah.
Eat your vitamins.
Eat your vitamins, say your prayers, brother.
Yeah. And I think that we're probably dating ourselves, but the wrestling buddies, the pillows.
Yeah,
those are awesome. Set. Yeah, that Hulk Hogan was a big part of that. Okay. Yeah, all this we probably don't even have anyone listening right now because we're not a top 100 podcast. Hey, Zach, what's up? Let's keep looking at me. You're nervous.
I was just paying attention while you were speaking. That was all.
Okay, yeah, PFT is sick, and so Zach and Hank is out, and so Zach is sitting in PFT's chair.
I think that this might be the key to getting us to the top 100.
Yeah.
Like if this episode had come out last week and Zach's in the chair and I'm not, I feel like we got to be above Pablo Torre Finds Out.
Heartthrob City. But what we're referring to is Time Magazine, famously named Hitler Man of the Year in 1939. That Time Magazine released their best podcasts of all time, top 100. Now, let me just say to start this, we don't actually care about these fucking lists, but it is funny because did I expect to be on it? Probably. But it's fun to have fun with it when we're not on it. They also left off Joe Rogan, which makes it even better. And we got beat out. We got to tip our hat because Men in Blazers, who we know those guys, we like those guys. The Kelsey brothers, we know those guys, like those guys. Pablo Torre, we know Pablo, we like Pablo. And then the tennis podcast.
Which is just a juggernaut.
The tennis podcast beat us out.
I went into this thinking I was going to be mad when I saw the list of shows that they put above us. And I like you, Big Cat. I actually don't care because lists are made for like one of two reasons. One, just to jack off your friends. The second reason would be to get people mad about the list. But in this case, I saw the list of sports podcasts that were ranked ahead of us, and they nailed it.
Yeah.
Like Time absolutely nailed it. The tennis podcast is a juggernaut. We try to dip our toes into the tennis scene, but we're casuals. But yeah, you said it. I mean, you think of the other all-time greats that Time magazine has put up there. Hitler, Stalin was man of the year too.
Ooh.
Henry Kissinger, another all-time man of the year. Ayatollah Khomeini, he was up there. So, I mean, if we're getting left off this list, I guess misery loves company. So more sports podcasts did not make this list than made it. We have a lot of people with us that are saying nice things about us, which I appreciate.
Yes.
But yeah, you said it. Like Joe Rogan, not on the list. Kind of crazy. No Bill Burr on the list.
Yeah.
I'd say what you want about Dan Bongino, but the man literally podcasted his way into becoming the deputy director of the FBI.
Yep. Adam Carolla, started podcasting basically. Pretty crazy. Yeah, talk to her. And but we should say we got beat out by, better shows. Like there's a recap show of the Gilmore Girls that came out 20 years ago. That's Gilmore Guys. Yeah, that's an important thing. The tennis podcast makes it so funny, and no shade at them. We actually invited them on. They declined because we wanted to get some tips on how to become a good podcast. But I think that if it were just Men in Blazers, the Kelseys, Pablo Torre, and Bill Simmons, I would have been maybe a little mad. The tennis podcast made it so fucking funny. It made it so funny. And I know that I do feel a little bad that they had to protect their tweets. I'm not going to apologize for our fans because I love our fans and they ride or die. But and they just went 9-time AWL right in the tennis podcast face. But it just makes it so funny. The tennis podcast beat us out.
If you were to make a list of the 100 best podcast listeners of all time, the AWL is number one. Easy.
Number one, and we would fight if you weren't on that list.
Easy. If we made a list, what about the 100 best podcast guests of all time?
Ooh.
Who would you have on that list? I've got my 1-1.
Blake Griffin.
This was a bad idea when we did this last.
Yeah, but we could just say
Blake. No. I'm talking about across all genres.
Oh.
Not our podcast. The best podcast guests of all time.
Oh, I think when the Nelk Boys interviewed Benjamin Netanyahu, that was a banger.
BB's got to be the number one podcast guest of all time. My 1-2 would be Cat Williams.
Yes. I would agree with that. We are
Bert Kreischer for a while was a professional podcast guest.
He was
a podcaster.
He was so our we alluded to it last show. Our ghostwriter for our book is here. Been a great week. We actually have a pretty good plan. I felt bad. I said to Matt because PFT, you're out today. After we met this morning, I was like, this isn't that hard. I feel good about it. And he was like, well, yeah, I have to write it. I was like, yeah, you're right. We're going to do a lot of the writing too. But he did come up with the idea instantly, and we will include top 100 magazines of all time in the book. So, Matt, you want to give us just a couple that are top 100 magazines?
Oh, yeah. We have a bunch of real good ones here. We have Girls and Corpses, Linux Magazine, Ranger Rick, and Practical Sheep, Goats, and Alpacas. All real magazines and all better than Time.
Yes.
So I'm just going to put
those are good.
Yeah. So we were
in
our
Ranger
book.
Rick is an all-time. It is not including Joe Rogan on the list of 100
crazy.
most influential podcasts. That would be like if you made a list of the 100 greatest genres of film of all time and you didn't include porn.
Yeah. It's nuts. Joe Rogan is the biggest podcast in the world. And he's in the news all the time. And think about how many careers he started. It's fucking nuts. Wait, what was that? Practical Sheeps and Alpacas?
Practical Sheep, Goats, and Alpacas. And PFT, just to give you a call back to Croquet, number 20 on our list right now is Croquet Gazette.
Ooh.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I love that.
We're going to order a whole stack of them.
Yeah, so we will
I'm
have
more of a Mallet Times man myself, but the Gazette's pretty good.
We will have our top 100 magazines of all time in the book, but the book is going well. We sat with Matt for a long time this week, and we have some really funny stories that we retold. And again, we're going to write a good portion of the book too, which we do have to do, PFT. We're ready to do it. We also, I'll just say it because I was going to say it after PFT, but when I was meeting with Matt this morning, because I do think that this book, we're dumb and books are dumb, reading's dumb. So I think we need to just be transparent throughout the entire process because people will like hearing about the process going along, and they'll be like, oh, this is what you were working on? So PFT, we were originally going to do like year by year. I think we're going to, and you could tell me if I'm wrong or if this is stupid, I think we're going to do it into quarters. We're going to make it a football game.
Oh, I like that. First quarter, second quarter.
Yeah.
But different drives.
Yeah. Well, no, and then
Maybe
in between quarters, we'll write our stuff and give people, like, we're basically the commercial timeouts.
But here's the one thing that concerns me about that.
Yeah. What if we go to overtime?
Overtime is in play.
We're fucked.
And then just sudden death, like with just one chapter, and then we're done in overtime.
Well, no.
But also, if it's cut into fours, like I like my books with the shortest chapters possible.
Well, they're going to be
makes you feel.
No. It's not. The first quarter is not going to be one full chapter. The first quarter is going to have many chapters. It's just a way for us to be like, hey, here's the first quarter of the podcast history.
Right. So the prologue will be like the flyover national anthem.
Yep.
And then we'll have halftime. We'll have Red Panda at halftime.
Yes. Oh, we should interview Red Panda. Matt, we got to
could
interview
also
Red
have
Panda.
We're also just gonna have a bunch of pregame and postgame analysis. That's other people writing the book, right?
Yeah.
And I also like that we went from 10 chapters to 4 quarters. That makes my job a lot easier.
Yeah, it seems easier. Yeah, even though there's gonna be way more chapters.
It's more palatable that way.
Yeah, it's also
and as the fourth quarter dwindles, the font gets bigger and bigger and bigger as we're running the clock out.
Yeah, the stakes get higher, so the font's got to get bigger.
PFT, I also we haven't made the decision yet, but I think you'll be with me on this because like we're writing a book. The last thing we want to do is have to write another book or update the book. So we're just going to go 10 more years of Pardon My Take. Someone's going to die, but we will write that part of the book too.
Are we going to look into the future?
Yeah, we're going to look in the future so that we never have to fucking write a book again.
I think episode 1 of the show, I forget if it was you who said it or me, but we said that this podcast will go until one of us develops a debilitating drug habit.
Yeah, so that may be how we finish the story. But I don't like the last thing I want is for this book to be successful and be like, hey guys, can you do an update like 5 years from now? It's like, no, bro, we did the update. It's right there.
I just want to say congratulations to us for not developing drug habits.
Yeah.
We use drugs the exact perfect amount on this show.
Yeah. Well, let's just hope. Well, no, I want Josh Allen to keep winning MVPs.
Yes.
But if he wins like the next 5, we could be in trouble.
But he can't win multiple MVPs in a year.
That's true. That's true. What are you gonna say, Max?
I was just leaning forward.
Oh, okay. I might get on testosterone. We'll talk about that later, but I'm thinking about that. So, the injuries are starting to mount up. We should talk about the big news of today. Memes, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Chuck E. Cheese got arrested.
Mm-hmm. And he kept his hat on.
Fucking good.
He kept the mascot head on.
Hat tip to him. Yeah.
Like they were probably going to fire him when he gets let out of there in handcuffs. But the fact that he kept the mascot head on, you're not going to find a better replacement than that. That's the best worker for your brand. That guy did so much, not just for the kids that were in there that might have been scarred by seeing the mascot get arrested and also removing his hat. It did a lot of good for those kids to not have to deal with that, but also just like the brand impressions that it did for your company. All those pictures of Chuck E. Cheese in handcuffs probably translated to millions of dollars in equity for the Chuck E. Cheese brand. So that's the employee of the month right there.
Yeah, I don't know if this makes me a good or bad parent, but like I cannot wait to get home to show my kids this video and just be like, look at this. Never meet your heroes. Chuck E. Cheese is in the clink. He's being thrown away right now. You know what? I might just save it for the next time they're like, hey, can we please go to Chuck E. Cheese? I'd be like, can't. He's in jail. What are you going to do?
You want to be associated with? Yeah. Did you know that the E in Chuck E. Cheese stands for entertainment?
I did.
The mouse's middle name is Entertainment, so his name is Charles Entertainment Cheese.
I have spent a lot of time in Chuck E. Cheese in the last couple of years, which is a place I didn't think I'd ever go back to because I didn't think as a kid it would last this long. But it is. It's still going. They're still doing it.
The best air hockey tables and maybe the worst ball pits.
Yeah, ball pits. And then there's just a lot of games and you just can't get a lot of tickets. Like I played so many games the other day when I was there for a birthday party. And now that I'm saying this out loud, I'm just going to stop the story. Okay. You know what? Actually, I can say that because my childhood didn't end until today.
Yeah,
I was
you're
still a
able to
kid
go.
when I was doing that last month, playing at Chuck E. Cheese.
It kind of makes me want to go back to Chuck E. Cheese, seeing the mouse get arrested.
Listen, I know it well. We can go. I know exactly where it is, and I know the games we can play, the games that will get us the most tickets.
Also, the pizza, not bad.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay. Justin Fields was carted off this morning, but he's fine. He has a toe injury.
First, he hid behind a tree,
Yeah.
and then they put him on the injury cart. They carted him off, and then they gave him an X-ray. Dislocated toe. So I've never dislocated a toe before. I would say though that if you were to pick one body part on your body to be injured, it's probably your toe.
I don't know. Turf toe is a beast.
Turf toe, but I don't think this is turf toe.
I'm just saying though, like if you had to pick one body part to get injured, turf toe is a beast. I would. You
But
know what?
turf toe is more about like the bottom of your foot. It's like it's a foot injury, not just your toe.
Yeah. Pinky. What about earlobe? Fuck, you
Earlobe?
need an earlobe for? I mean,
Get it pierced.
yeah.
I don't even
Vander
think you
Holyfield?
can hurt your
You're
earlobe.
Vander Holyfield.
Trump.
I mean, Holyfield literally got his earlobe bitten.
Yeah.
Do you not know that happened?
Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know.
I know.
Trump, yeah.
Pete Crow Armstrong got, I think, both of his earlobes hurt, but he looks awesome now.
Yeah, he looks sick. So sick. What else? Nipple? No, nipple would hurt.
Nipple would suck.
Yeah, nipple would
No,
suck.
but-
All right, listen, we're just throwing out body parts. Don't get mad at me.
I'm sorry.
Zach, give us one.
Nipple would be really bad. Forearm?
Forearm.
Nope.
too bad.
No, forearm.
Forearm's
really
rough. Is forearm rough?
I think a quarterback would need his forearm.
What about your hair?
Oh, as the quarterback, hair's going.
Well,
yeah.
maybe not Justin Fields.
Yeah, no. So, memes, talk us through today because it's been up and down. It's been I got PFT. I got added to a Jets group chat. Max and I got added to the Jets group chat at Barstool Sports just to try to pump up the boys.
Well, Big Cat was getting some takes off.
I was getting some takes off, but they were all coming from I've been through Justin Fields. I'm rooting for the guy. I have my doubts.
I think it's fair for Bears fans who watched, what was it, 3 seasons?
Yeah.
3 seasons of Justin Fields to say he's not a guy. But I do think that this season for Justin Fields is the best opportunity to is his last-ditch effort to become a guy.
Okay.
Or at least save his career.
Save his career. That's fair.
I would agree with
So
that.
I just
yeah.
didn't want to see him go out like this, like if it was an Achilles or
Yeah, no,
ACL.
when it was supposed to be, that's another thing. We need to get rid of the carted off nomenclature when it's like we don't, especially in training camp, because it's one thing to get carted off when you're watching the game and you can be like, oh, that was a really bad injury. There's nothing worse than the carted off tweet that you get from one of the beat reporters from your team's training camp. You're like, what the fuck? Because you just think the absolute worst. You think out for the season. This was not a carted off. I mean, it was obviously needed to be carted off, but it ended up not being a carted off injury.
Yeah, I think that's credit to everybody that tweeted out thoughts and prayers. It worked.
Yeah.
Like everybody was just like hoping, and your thoughts, your prayers, they made it not as bad of an injury. It was like that with Joe Burrow a couple years ago. Remember that when he hurt his leg during training camp? And
Yes.
everybody thought it was like, oh shit, Joe Burrow out for the season. Turns out I think he was even back for week 1.
But
that
was actually probably what you're hoping doesn't happen with the with Justin Fields, because Joe Burrow was hampered to start the season, remember? And they started slow,
Yeah.
although the Bengals start slow every year. But so you feeling, where are we at now, Memes? It's been a few hours. Vibe check.
Vibes are great.
Okay, we're back.
Vibes are great unless the toe injury develops into like a infection or something.
I also would like to say that, and again, we talk about it almost instantly after during Fyre Fest. PFT, I don't know if you knew this, but like Memes is all in on Justin Fields.
Yeah,
To a point I didn't fully realize how all in.
Memes has been all in on everybody.
True.
Like he's an all in guy.
He is. I love
And
that about you.
It's like every player on that team at the start of the year, every coach, he's all in on all of them, and then he's going to figure out who his scapegoats are. Usually, he'll go to like somebody in the media first, and then after he gets on from that, he'll figure out the one guy that he hates on the team. But yeah, Memes is always all in. He's optimistic. Memes, I got a question for you. After Justin Fields, after the news broke today, did you allow yourself to get to a point where you watched Tyrod Taylor highlights?
No, I didn't even get to that point. It was just walk in, and then it was just on.
Yeah, and then it was just fighting for your life.
It was just fighting.
Yeah.
Fighting for your life. And the tweet that's going around about the Jets' early preseason / early season injuries, that does suck. It's Justin Fields' toe, which hopefully is okay. 2 years ago with Aaron Rodgers, the Achilles. 2022, Zach Wilson, knee surgery, preseason. Sam Darnold, week 2, mono, which is very funny to just have on any list. Yeah. Geno Smith, 2015, broke his jaw, punched by teammate. Also funny to have on any list in the preseason. 2013, Mark Sanchez, preseason shoulder surgery. And then 2003, Chad Pennington, preseason broken hand / wrist.
And then 1999, Vinny Testaverde tore his Achilles, game 1.
Yeah. Not fun.
Yeah.
Not
You want to at least have a full off season to be optimistic about next year.
You want to go into week 1 with, like, you're a loaded gun. You want to have everyone ready to go.
Well, I wouldn't say optimistic.
You're optimistic.
You are optimistic.
Memes is thinking soupy. He won't say it.
no,
He
no,
won't say it. He's
He
thinking
is thinking soupy.
No.
You just you were just going through all of the units on the Jets and being like, we're awesome here. We're awesome here.
No,
we're
you're thinking-
awesome
And if Justin Fields could perform, the Jets will be in a good
Awesome.
place.
Soupy.
But I'm not optimistic. They're minus 700 to miss the playoffs. ESPN just came out with rankings that we're ranked 28 out of 32
Who
teams.
cares? Who cares about rankings?
But that's
You
the
don't
thing.
care about
I'm
that.
not. I don't care about that.
You
Yeah,
don't.
but-
You can't.
yeah, you don't
can't-
care about
you
that.
You can't now quote journalists
Yeah.
and be like, look at what they're saying.
That is what they're saying. Like last season, they went into the season, we were ranked 4th in Super Bowl odds, and they won 5 games. So it's like you can't really determine your entire team based off of.
So what?
So soupy.
You just went full circle
but-
there.
Yeah, we're back to
You went
yeah.
full- yeah.
You were like talking about how you're not optimistic, and then you finished with, well, last
year,
Yeah.
they said
And,
we're
like,
going to be good this
I
year.
don't
You
have
said-
expectations till I have expectations.
You have expectations
you went,
now.
You went. The media does it. The media has us finishing last, and then full circle. Don't listen to the media. They don't know shit.
That's true.
It doesn't affect your optimism. The media's picking you guys 28th makes you mad at the media, but that doesn't actually affect where you think that they're going to finish.
Yeah.
Correct. Any given Sunday, you could win a football game.
Yeah.
But expectations get set pretty much immediately when you're a Jets fan. So week 1 or preseason when your quarterback gets carted off for a toe.
Yeah, the injury thing is just the only thing you don't want in preseason because right now it's everyone freaking out mode. Aaron Rodgers, Jerry came up to me. He's like, Aaron Rodgers looks bad. That's what I'm hearing from Steelers camp. I'm like, dude, it's day 2. Who cares? Like the Bears, Caleb Williams got yelled at by Ben Johnson. Got the 7-on-7 offense got kicked off the field. I'm like, good. That's Joe Burrow said the defense won the day against them. That's what you should expect in preseason. The offense usually looks bad to start preseason.
And that would be a great job by Joe Burrow to gas up his defense early on in training camp.
Right.
Like they need to be more if I were him, I would just like let them pick me off 3 times a practice.
Yeah.
Just to get some confidence. I saw that ESPN Cleveland is also updating on a day-to-day basis the stat lines for all their quarterbacks.
Oh,
So
give it to me.
We're looking at the 4-horse race in Cleveland. Joe Flacco, 5 for 5.
Okay.
Perfect. No
Okay.
touchdowns, no interceptions. Shador, 3 for 8. No touchdowns, no picks.
Okay.
Kenny Pickett, 6 for 7. They let him air it out a little bit. No touchdowns, no picks. And then Dylan Gabriel, 6 for 7, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. So right now I have Dylan Gabriel QB1,
Yeah.
Joe Flacco QB2.
Kenny Pickett, then Shador.
I think I would probably have. It depends. What was the weather like? Probably pretty nice.
True.
I'm gonna put Pickett 3, and then Shador 4.
That Browns video, by the way, of them unveiling the new helmet, I hate that they did that because it ruins it for everyone else. Like, for instance, so if people have missed it, the Browns unveiled a new helmet, and they had a guy who was taking video on this barge on the river or the lake fall into the lake, and it went viral for a little bit, and then it leaked that it was all a stunt. And what it does is it ruins when a Savannah Banana smashes their face live on TV because that was real.
So funny.
Yeah.
That was such a funny face smash that he had.
That guy's
he
gonna
tried
get
to do the backflip.
He's gonna get so much sympathy, pussy.
That's Rack, right?
Yeah, that's
That
Rack.
was Rack that did it. Rack, he's famous for doing the backflips. That originally I thought it might be fake just because I've never seen that guy miss a flip.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a great face smash that he had there.
Max, by the way, the Savannah Bananas did reach out to me. Should we ask them if you want to do dingers only against them?
Yep. What do they say?
They said no.
Oh.
Well, no, actually, I didn't ask them because I want you to never do it.
You want me to never do it?
I kind of like this story.
I know. I've thought about it, and I just don't know. You guys don't want to go anywhere either. Like, you guys don't want to do this.
Max, are you saying that with the travel schedule that we have up for the next 4 weeks, where we're basically gone every single week, we don't want to travel so that you can do your dingers only bet that you should have done 7 months ago? Yeah, guilty as charged.
Well, we tried to do it 7 months ago,
And you bailed.
Rain happened multitude of times, and then there was an injury. Would you be able to do it right now? Injuries happen.
I'd gut it out.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would.
You would tear an Achilles.
I fucking hurt my leg when I played softball. I gutted it out, stayed on the mound. All right, I'll hit up the Bananas. I'll let them know. They're coming to Chicago.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Okay.
Let's do it at Wrigley.
All right. No, they're playing it at guaranteed
Let's
rate.
do it at guaranteed rate.
That would be fun. That would be fun, PFT.
I'm down. I'm actually very lowest of keys. I'm psyched that Max has not scheduled this yet because I'm dreading having to catch for it. Catching feels like
Yeah.
it's going to be just as hard as pitching.
Yeah. No, catching was not fun. Not fun.
My knees aren't in the greatest shape they've ever been. My ass is out of shape. It's going to be tough. I'm going to have to gut through it too. So the longer Max delays on it, the good for me. But I still get to make fun of Max for not doing it yet.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we want to savor. Do we have anything else? Anything else we missed before we get to? We have an awesome Mount Rushmore. We have Scottie Scheffler. We have Fyre Fest.
I got one more story here.
Yeah.
I don't know how this one slipped through the cracks, but have you seen the new AI trend that is being wiped off the face of the internet?
No. Is that the LeBron suing it?
LeBron James.
Yeah.
So there's an AI company that's been making pregnant videos of LeBron James. Great thing to specialize in. And LeBron James has sent cease and desist letters to them and gotten all their content taken down off the internet, which is the Streisand effect.
So is he pregnant?
I don't know. I who's to say?
So is it a situation where he is pregnant, but he's not ready to announce it yet?
He's pregnant. He has not done maybe he's waiting for the draft to announce select his unborn fetus.
Yeah.
To join the Lakers. I don't know what's going on, but there were some pretty realistic videos of LeBron. Why the buddy pregnant, LeBron? And he's really making this into a big news story by sending them cease and desist letters. Whereas I don't think no one would have heard of this company that's making pregnant LeBron videos if he hadn't started to do this.
Is that what they're specializing in? Because Genius, hat tip to them, being like, hey, what should we do? How about LeBron pregnant videos and just corner the market?
Yeah, I mean it's a great idea for a company. If you're going to do something specialized and be great at it.
Yeah.
From what I can tell, these are pretty hyper realistic LeBron James pregnancy videos.
It sounds like, I haven't seen these videos, but it sounds like to me that he could be pregnant.
He could be very pregnant.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Pretty pregnant.
That looks pregnant. He looks very pregnant there.
No gender reveal yet, but
It's nice that he did they need to do it in like a Cavs jersey. To be like, this is how he announces that he's going to the Cavs.
I like that. Michael Jordan never got pregnant.
No, that's a fact. All right. Let's do our Mount Rushmore with Hank back in studio. What's up, Blake? He's barking in the background. Love that.
This is what's up.
Yeah, he probably sees a spider.
Fuck you.
And then we got Scottie Scheffler and Fyre Fest. Okay, before we get to our Mount Rushmore, there's nothing like getting to a baseball game, especially last minute. Lucky for me, I always use Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Game Time makes getting tickets faster and easier. Prices on the app actually go down the closer it gets to showtime. They even get exclusive zone deals. You let them choose your seats within a given set of zones, and you get huge savings in return. You can put those savings back in your pocket and spend them at the ballpark on a hot dog, a new hat, or some good old-fashioned Cracker Jack. If you're in Chicago, you can get 10% off zone deals for the Cubs at home on Sunday, August 3rd versus the Orioles. Just look for zones 29 through 32 on the Game Time app. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code PMT for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code PMT for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it? Game Time. We're also brought to you by our friends at Truly. Truly Unruly is a high-alc hard seltzer that drinks light but parties hard. Truly Unruly is a hard seltzer that breaks all the rules with 8% ABV. It hits hard but still tastes amazing. Comes in 4 fresh flavors: Tropical Twist, Berry Blast, Citrus Crush, Strawberry Smash. The truly hard seltzer taste you love. The high-alc unruliness you're looking for. It's the official hard seltzer, pardon my take. Get Unruly today with Truly. 8% ABV, 100% delicious. Like I said, comes in 4 fresh flavors. My personal favorite, Strawberry Smash, but they also have Tropical Twist, Berry Blast, and Citrus Crush. The truly hard seltzer taste you love, the high-alc unruliness you're looking for. It's the official hard seltzer, pardon my take. Get Unruly today with Truly. We love Truly, so go get it today. And we got some meetups coming up for Grit Week with Truly, so stay tuned. You might be able to see us out on Grit Week coming up next week. Okay, let's get to our Mount Rushmore. Okay, Mount Rushmore time. It is the Mount Rushmore of things you'd like to be severed for. Severance show. So explain it for people who haven't seen the Severance the show. It's a sci-fi show where they have chips.
What does that mean?
Ooh,
Science
question.
fiction?
Science fiction. They have chips in their brain, and every time they come to work, they get in an elevator, and when they go down the elevator, the chip activates. They go into the basement floor, and they are a completely different person. They have no memory of their outside world, and then when they get off of work, they go back up the elevator, they come out the other side, and they don't know what they did all day at work. So basically separating the painful things in your life.
Turns out they made out with their wife at work.
Yeah, exactly.
Big cheating scandal.
So I got a problem. We got a problem. It's team first. Zach sat down with me up in my office for our pre-Mount Rushmore meeting, and he pulled out his phone, and I was like, sick. He's going to have a lot of good picks. And he said, wait, what's the Mount Rushmore? And I said, it's things you'd like to be severed for. He's like, oh, I missed when we texted about that. And then I said, okay, well, let's start thinking. He said, what's Severance?
Okay.
And I said the show, and he said, oh, I don't even know what, I haven't seen Severance. It was, I had never heard the word severance.
It sounds like he's been severed for watching Severance.
Yes.
Which actually, that would be a good answer for this Mount Rushmore, where you just get severed so you don't have to deal with years in between seasons.
Yes.
Just get to binge it.
So he came with some picks, but I also have a list of picks where he just completely did not understand what we were talking about that I can share after that I think you guys will enjoy.
Okay. Our team's doing great. I'm sorry that's happening to your team. Me and Hank are lockstep, ready to roll, positive vibes only. We're cooking, working as a team.
I have a good feeling for
Looking
your
at
team.
the sunny side of the mountain right now, Hank.
I have a good feeling for your team today.
Hank is down bad.
What's going on, Hank?
The Instagram captions draft really, really fucked him up mentally.
So you came in here today and you were like, I'm done with Mount Rushmore season. That's not real. You're not.
No, it's football. This is a football podcast. This is a filibuster. PFT announced football is back. I think
Quit wishing the summer
going
away.
forward when we announce football is back, that's the end of Mount Rushmore.
Okay. What so
Like the first guy to say it.
Yeah.
first guy to say it. Would you want to sever Mount Rushmore season?
That's on the list. Pizza toppings draft.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
but Hank, you're not that bad at it. We had one bad Mount Rushmore. It's
I
okay,
think
we
if you
can
look
get
at the
over it.
history of this podcast, I'm the worst.
oh, that's not true. You gotta stay in the fight, Hank. Stay in the fight.
It's bad. We're in a bad spot. I was singled out for choosing the topic. I noticed we announced the topic. Didn't say who picked today's.
PFT picked today's.
But
no, I don't think so. It was down to 2.
Well, no, you offered up today's.
I offered up a different one
Yeah.
that we're not using today.
Yeah. You offered up the 2 for today. But if we're going on you were the one who came up.
Oh yeah, it was from the list. It was
Yeah,
from the list. I
yeah.
picked 2 from that list. Yep.
yeah, I was I thought I picked a good one. The fans, let me know it was a bad one. just the topic in general. And
I thought it was a great
I thought the topic was great. I thought people liked the topic.
And
you
then
think
we
maybe
got
it's-
smoked in it, so it was
Do you think maybe
bad. It was a double whammy.
Do you think maybe it's because during the takeys when you're like, I don't really like the fans?
Did I say that?
Well, it's kind of what was
You
it-
did
what was
the, you did the
exact-
Spotify thing again.
Yeah.
I never said that. I mean, again, putting words in my
Princess-
mouth.
This is bullshit
never
what you're
said
doing
that.
to Hank. This is bullshit what you're doing to Hank.
I never
He
said.
never said that. He
I-
never said that. What did you say? I can't remember.
I don't know. Definitely wasn't that.
It was like the.
He said
new
they
tw-
they send some hateful.
Oh
stuff
yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
That's fair. That's fair. But
And I
listen,
said I've never had a bad interaction with a fan in person.
that's facts.
I love our fans.
That's facts. All right, so we're
You act like you've never gotten hate from our fans
no,
online.
of course.
So that's all I said.
Yeah, I love the hate of and love the love.
Yeah.
and love it
yeah,
all.
You love, you love the hate.
I also want to take
You
some
love the hate.
responsibility for what happened during the Instagram captions draft, because I don't think it sounds as good coming from me as from like a native Instagram user like Hank, who's clearly passionate about the subject and knows a lot more than anybody else in this room about Instagram. So it might have come off inauthentic with me saying booked and busy.
That's true.
So I'm willing.
You
to
say booked and busy.
No,
Oh,
we're moving on.
all right, all right. Well, I think you should stay in the fight.
I've let like I don't know if this is before or after the interview.
Before.
Well, preview. I've let my anger out. I've let my frustrations, and I'm standing over the ball. I'm looking forward.
Got it.
Okay.
That's a good preview for our Scottie Scheffler.
Yeah.
Nice teaser, Hank. You're back
Yeah.
in tease.
Let's go.
I feel like you're still a little mad.
No, just at me.
But
and
Hank,
you.
a little mad. I mean, the Caleb Williams bar
Yeah.
that he dropped on
Yep.
me on Wednesday show was awesome.
Great
I was
bar.
laughing about it at night. You want to break a nail? Like that's a spicy Hank is a good Hank.
And guess what, Hank? Balls in your hand.
Yeah, and Max piece of shit outside the show, inside the show. But I'm focused on
Wait,
inside the
what
show,
is
and I'm
he-
not
what did
gonna.
he do
I'm not
outside
gonna, I'm
the
not gonna
show?
let that affect me.
I just wanted to let him know what the people were saying. And
Oh
he really
no!
didn't
So
like
you
it.
you brought the hateful
Oh, no,
comments to him?
Yes.
That's fucked up, Hank.
What did they say, man?
I wouldn't do that to you.
What did they say, Hank?
I'll tell you what
Close your ears.
a couple of them said.
Yeah.
For the record, I thought you won, Hank. That was one person.
Nice.
This other person said, I thought the topic was a great suggestion for what it's worth, Hank. Another good one. Third good one. I thought it was a great Mount Rushmore idea. Don't let him bring you down.
Yeah,
Love that.
awesome.
How about those comments?
Hank Army.
Hank Army.
Oh, you reposted all these, Hank.
That wasn't why I picked those. That had nothing to do. That had nothing to do with why I picked those.
That is the final boss of Angry Hank is to find people and retweet them. I love
Retweet
it.
compliment.
It's hard to find. It's hard to find. I was fucking mining for gold.
Deep in the shit.
I was sifting through shit. trying to-
What was the meanest one that you got, Hank?
I don't even know. I like I said, I moved on.
Do you remember the meanest one that he got, Max?
No, I don't. I have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't even see any.
That's
mean
mean,
ones.
Max, that you went and took him to him.
I was just wondering what he was thinking.
Okay. All right. Should we do it?
Yep.
All right.
Do it.
Who's up first? We are?
I believe so.
Okay. All right. We're up first, Zach. All right. Our first pick. Zach understands the assignment. You feel good, Zach?
I do.
Stay strong, don't break.
Yes, sir. No breaking.
This is a hard topic because we were thinking about a lot of things, but we would love to be severed from going to the gym. Show up to the gym, get fucking
On
ripped.
the list.
Get fucking ripped. Get out of the gym and be like, wow.
So I had that thought, and I put it. It was one of the first ones I wrote down. I went back on it though because sometimes I get a lot of good thinking done at the gym, and I wouldn't want to lose those.
Yeah, the idea, the hardest part about like going, I think we've probably all shared this, like when you go to the gym and you like do 2 exercises and then just like, all right, I'm done, or you sit outside the gym, just get me to the threshold and then I'll be a beast in there. And then when I come out, I got 6-pack, everything, be awesome.
A guy like me, I enjoy the pain of the gym.
Yeah.
I enjoy the work.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it.
Okay.
We're gonna go with finals week in college.
Ooh, good one.
Okay.
I like
Because-
learning.
Because right when you're done, it's
can't relate.
summer. It's summer. You got to.
Yeah. What about all the people who didn't go to college?
those people? Aren't gonna like the pick.
Okay.
There you go.
I mean, it does mean that you lose all the knowledge that you gain from college, making your degree worthless. but
That's actually not
that's okay.
how set. You
Yeah, because you cram.
Yeah, you wouldn't
No, but
know
then-
the things you
Yeah,
do.
yeah, you would forget all the stuff that you
Isn't
learned.
that also like a fun party week?
Yeah.
No.
And then you can like go out. There's always one night. No,
That's a good shot.
Sometimes you go out one night and then
Try.
you
No.
drink a little bit too much and you're like, I'm an idiot.
Finals week is by far the
But wait,
worst week of all time.
Is PFT right though?
Yeah,
You
I
would
am.
lose what you learned.
Name me one thing you learned from finals in college right now.
Everything.
Vietnam was bad.
There we
For
go.
who?
Everyone.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right,
Big
all right.
Cat's smart as
Bang.
fuck.
There we
Just
go.
fucking
There we go.
checkmated your ass.
Checkmate.
Hippopotamuses run on the bottom of the river.
Still got it.
Got it. Imagine if I had gotten that severed.
Yeah. It'd be.
I wouldn't know shit about hippopotamuses or Vietnam.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, our first pick and second pick, we're gonna go hangovers,
Yes. Good
Yeah.
pick, Hank.
I had
Great
it, we
pick.
had it on
Great
the
pick.
list.
Great pick.
Hank.
Great
Had it on the
pick.
list.
Great pick.
and we're gonna go dentist.
Okay. Good pick.
Dentist. That was probably gonna be my next pick.
So I was thinking about dentists. I had it on my list. They do a lot of drugs now at dentists, which is kind of like borderline severance. Like I get the gas every time.
Yeah.
So
But you don't get to really feel the gas before you go out.
I love the gas.
Oh yeah. That's
No, not the gas that like takes you all the way out. Like the
the nitrous
yeah.
on your Kanye shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit rocks. Okay. Good picks.
Great pick. Great pick.
Great pick, Hank.
It's 2 picks.
Great
What's next?
picks,
Two great
Hank.
picks.
What are you thinking?
I'm sick of all this.
I am going to go with.
What are you thinking? Team game. Yeah, that was what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
That was good.
We're gonna go with travel days.
Okay.
Okay. Good pick.
So like traveling in a plane.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I mean, driving's fun. Road trips can be fun.
Well, is it
Like it's just a travel day.
Okay.
It's essentially getting to your
yeah,
destination.
getting.
Okay.
And then
It's
you're-
basically teleporting. You
Okay.
just
Yeah.
you want to go somewhere and then you're there.
okay? Good pick. All right, Zach. Should I just take the ball? What are we doing here?
Where are you feeling with the ball?
I was feeling 3 and 8.
3 and 8 are both great picks.
Okay. You feel good about it?
I do.
Stay strong, don't break.
I think we're staying strong there.
Okay.
Has Zach ever objected to when you ask him?
No, he has.
We workshop upstairs.
We did last time we were in between 2 picks.
We get quite combative in private, but this is a team game. So in public, we got to stay strong and not break.
We scream at each
I
other.
want to see the combativeness.
Yeah, well, it's a players only meeting.
Yeah. I want to see to be a fly on that wall.
Okay, so we're gonna go with commuting to work, similar to travel days, but it's traffic. Commuting sucks.
Are you
on
taking
the
traffic
train.
or are you taking commuting?
Well, it's commuting. So, you have to deal with traffic sometimes. Sometimes you don't. But there's just like getting on a train, commuting, driving, sucks.
I think most of our listeners like the commute because they get to listen to our show.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Good.
Good
Oh, so
point.
we're just picking everyone's apart. Okay, got it.
No, I mean, good job thinking about the.
No, that's fine. Good point.
That is what we've been
I mean,
doing.
But you
data-
could also
the data from
you
this
could
show
listen.
says most of our
you could
listeners
listen to
during
this
their
show as the innie. You could.
But then you wouldn't get it as the outie.
You could, but it doesn't matter. The download would count the same.
Oh, so you're just in it for the.
I'm just
You
saying.
don't care about.
I'm saying.
enjoyment
Oh,
of our
okay.
fans.
All right. I like this. I'm getting combative. All right. And then we're gonna go the 24 hours after a bad sports loss.
Good
Yep.
one.
Yeah. So
Good one.
you lose a fucking terrible game on Sunday. Just fucking get me to Monday Night Football.
If you get drunk enough, you can kind of do that naturally. But yeah, I understand.
So let me black out everyone talking shit online, having to think about the loss, having to think about what went wrong. Just get me another day away. Nothing worse than waking up on the Monday after a bad loss.
You don't want to look at any TV screen. They'll
Yeah.
probably show the highlight.
And you do that just like big sigh, like fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mondays are way better when your team wins. They're so much better.
Yeah.
You kind of look forward to Mondays.
I mean, the star player season-long injury is almost worse because it's not like you can be like next season.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah. Okay.
Like co-star player.
Yeah. Hank, for the old listeners,
My
only,
desire-
Hank just gave a look like, what the fuck, PFT?
My
We're on the
desire,
same
my
team.
desire to troll Hank is way stronger than my desire to win Mount Rushmore's with him.
Or just be a good teammate.
Oh,
Yeah, I should be like a good.
PFT, would you say you're the Jaylen Brown of your team?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. The guy you want to give the finals MVP to.
Well, no, I meant healthy.
Oh, yeah. That too. Okay, who's up? You guys? Max? Memes?
Yep. We're gonna go with the day after Super Bowl to March Madness. Get rid of it all.
Okay.
Sever it all.
We had that on our list too.
That's
There we go.
vacation.
Good pick.
That is our vacation week.
But we are not everyone.
Okay.
Actually, Max, this is maybe the stupidest pick of anybody
Let's
in the
go,
history of
50.
Mount
Go
Rushmore.
off. Go off.
You just fucking won the Super Bowl, dude. You didn't,
Oh!
you didn't want to enjoy that
Oh!
time. You would have had no time to enjoy the Super Bowl.
Oh!
You fucking idiot.
Wow.
Bad pick, Max.
You didn't get to enjoy the Super Bowl, idiot.
This is for next year.
Yeah.
What
Nope,
are
we're
the
gonna win next
exact
year, too.
dates? I need the exact dates.
What? I said the day after Super Bowl to the start of March Madness.
So you're missing the conference tournament week.
And the parade.
Terrible, terrible.
That depends.
How are you missing conference tournament week? You love the Big East conference tournament.
I do. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I don't care. You can. I don't care. That's the pick. That's the pick. I don't care.
You
What
get
you
no
say.
parade.
Can we have in
You don't-
parentheses said by an Eagles fan who just won the Super Bowl?
You don't get to
that's
see
not what you
Nova in the conference tournament
That's not what you get.
winning a game or two.
You literally started off this argument by saying, "Yep, that was our next pick."
Yeah.
and then you went, "This pick fucking
hey,
sucks."
Guess what?
Yeah.
For me, it would have been awesome because my team
Yeah.
didn't win the Super Bowl.
The situation remains
This isn't
fluid.
okay.
I would have
the
loved.
situation
I
remains
would have
fluid.
loved not having to think about the Eagles being a Super Bowl champion
This
for a month.
Max, you've been doing this podcast now 3 years.
We
Hold
talk
on,
about
hold
this
on.
as being
Time
the
out.
worst time of
Time
the
out.
year
Time out.
every
Time out.
fucking year.
Can I get a timeout?
Where are we?
Can I get a timeout?
What land are we speaking
Can
in?
I get a timeout, please?
No.
I never talk about conference tournament week being. a
Yeah,
bad week.
okay.
the
I'm
best week of the
sorry.
year.
Sorry, you're playing the
best
semantics
week of the year.
game
Yes,
right
it is
now.
the best week of the year.
Sorry, we're playing the
Can I
semantics
get a
game
timeout?
right now.
Can I get a timeout?
Sure.
You're acting surprised. How long have you been doing this podcast? 3 years now. Is this your third summer?
This is going to be my fourth grit week.
Fourth
I
grit
was
week.
just looking at that.
Okay. You know how this works. Every single Mount Rushmore season, we play nicey, and then something happens to Hank, and then the gloves come off.
This is true. But then I get mad.
And
this
then,
is,
so the
but you're acting like-
Instagram caption draft was something happened to Hank, and now the gloves are off.
But you're also forgetting. I've been here for 4 years. This is how I'm going to respond
I know.
every single time.
I know, but you have to know that the tone was set for this draft.
When
Way
PFT tried to say
before.
that finals week rocked.
Well, you might
tried to-
drink.
I think
No.
I think you learned
Like,
a lot.
Oh yeah, don't you party during finals week? It's the
Sorry
only
to go to
time.
fucking college, dude.
Hank said that.
Yeah, Hank said that. I did say that. Like you, there's always one night where you go out just a little bit too hard, and you're like, "Fuck, I shouldn't have done that." Then you take your final hungover,
And that sucks.
But it was a great night.
Yeah.
No, it
Oh
sucks.
yeah, when you do go out, when you get a little wild during finals week, do
It's
something
the
you're not
best.
supposed to.
Yeah.
It's
It's
the
like
best.
stealing time.
You
yeah.
you wouldn't get it, Max. Also, you're missing out on Valentine's Day. I guess you don't love love. That's okay.
Again, you started this argument by saying that was my next pick.
President's Day, you hate America. You're disrespecting Mr. Trump.
Again,
That's fine.
It was actually our second pick, but I didn't choose it.
there you
Good,
go.
good choice, Hank.
Yeah.
Hank's in the zone right now.
Our last two picks, PFT, I need help on the last one. We're going to go with traffic.
Good pick, Hank.
So that's commuting.
No, you can be in traffic.
Okay.
Not
All right.
commuting.
All right.
You can be driving for pleasure,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Or driving to get to any destination. Maybe you're late for dinner,
Yeah.
late for an
Traffic.
appointment.
Nothing
Traffic.
worse than traffic.
Okay.
Hate traffic. And then I just highlighted one, Hank. I think that's a good pick. This is a good pick on your part.
Are you sure? Because author Matt said otherwise. Should we go with his pick?
Yeah. His pick. Yeah.
We'll go with bad breakup.
Hank.
Oh.
What did you just say, Hank?
He was in the room.
What about rebound chicks?
Bad breakup. Good pick, Hank. They made a whole movie out of it.
Lowering your standards and getting
Really good pick,
rebounded.
Hank.
They made a movie
Really good
about it.
pick,
Really
Hank.
good
Eternal
pick.
Sunshine.
Really good pick,
Great
Hank.
film.
Nice job of picking traffic also.
Okay.
Really good pick.
You like traffic?
Yeah, no. Even
Like-
though that was like the exact reason. No, good pick.
What?
No, good pick.
No. People listen to
No,
part of my
good
take
pick.
on their commute. Like people
Yeah,
that commute
but also in
on
traffic.
trains, they walk to work,
Well,
they
also
take
in
their
traffic.
bike to work.
In traffic.
We had
you
three
did-
different forms of traffic, by the way.
No, but
What was your? What was the
Travel
third?
day, you get you.
Well, that was
there's
airplanes.
traffic.
Yeah, that's airplanes.
I never said air.
I love
said a
driving.
travel day.
I love driving. Driving is one of my favorite things to do. I
Traffic.
hate traffic.
Yeah, but that's when you do listen to part of my take.
That is when you listen to
You
part
will
of my
not
take.
catch me
Yeah.
listening
Good
to
pick,
part of
good
my
pick,
take
good
in
pick,
traffic.
good pick.
You don't listen to
That's
part of my
that's a
No, good pick.
promise.
No, but I think people listen to part of my take on a commute because that's built into their daily routine. Traffic could be you're trying to.
No, a commute with no traffic is not as. I like my commute. My commute
Yeah.
to work is easy.
But like I
if my 20-minute commute turned into a 35-minute commute because of traffic, I would be like, I wish I could put a chip in and get over this.
It's a Saturday. You're going to the beach.
Yeah.
There's beach traffic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, beach traffic. All right, Max.
We're gonna go with any food poisoning / stomach bug. Anytime that
that's
you
like
have, you have
hangover.
stomach issues.
Being sick. It is kind of like hangover, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Zach, permission to just go full send, take a risk,
I
take
think
a
you just
shot.
rip one.
This
Take a
is
shot.
this is an all.
Rip one.
Let it rip.
Okay, I'm letting it rip. This is very niche, so it might not play. Any conversation with Ben Mintz.
Okay.
Oh, that's
It plays, right? You just get caught in it. You just want to get out.
that would be so fucked up to your innie.
Yeah, your idiot would try to kill themselves. Oh, my God.
Their entire life is they think that the only person that they talk to, the only other person on planet Earth is Ben. I'll give you a counterpoint though.
Yeah.
I was talking to Ben last week.
Oh.
He cornered me a little bit when I was upstairs. Whatever, that's fine. I told him he looked good. I asked if he'd been working out. He has been working out. He told me that he is planning on getting under 180 pounds, and when he takes his shirt off for the first time, people's brains are going to melt. He's going to melt brains, and I'm so glad that I heard Ben Mintz tell me.
Yeah. Well, I my Audi would have been able to see him take his shirt off. I just didn't have to hear the story about it because it was definitely not that short.
I saw him today. They did Max did the 999 challenge. They were drinking beers and eating hot dogs. Some people were hungover from the beers, and I saw Mincy, and he basically said he had a hangover from hot dogs. He's like, I'm just the hot dogs. I'm like, are you saying you're hung? Like, is this a hangover thing? Like,
He also on the yak used the word which I hadn't heard anyone say in a long time. He said, "I tried to take a crap." I was like, "Who says crap?"
You'd also
I'm gonna go crap.
You would miss his winners though. In football season,
He doesn't share them. He shares them after.
boosts though.
boost.
But he shares the boosts after. He doesn't share any of those.
He's more of a March Madness winner.
Fire.
This is good. This is gonna be a pick that I like. I think it's very funny, but we'll see. It's niche. It's very niche. 'Cause
What was the widespread panic line? Something was fire.
Chicago theater was literally on fire.
the walls were shaking?
That's what.
The earth. That was when Widespread Panic did. They did Lawyers, Guns, and Money in Red Rocks. Mountains were shaking.
The Chicago theater was literally on fire. It was so fun.
All right, what do we got for honorable mentions? Then I'll do
Damn,
Zach's
Mitzi just
pick.
brought us back.
Yeah, he
Mitzi-
did. He did. He brought us all back.
Mitzi just brought us all back.
He brought us all
great,
back.
Great Mount Rushmore.
Great Mount
guys.
Rushmore.
I wanted to do it, but I didn't. I am trying to win, but it would have been niche just doing the suffocating your adult junkie nephew to protect your crime family.
Oh, that would have been good.
Also, wife dying in a car accident.
It's a valid one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the entire point of the show.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
had
Max,
one-
I hadn't seen the show earlier.
I had another niche one, but we were trying not to get it to go nuclear here. It was going to be Hank talking about his golf round.
Right, you say that, but then other people like don't ask. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, this,
I didn't make
that's
that
why
pick.
I didn't make the
Yeah.
pick.
I
You
didn't make the pick.
But you,
I did not
you
make
say
the
it.
pick.
You literally bring it up as much as possible.
No.
And then you talk to
didn't make
Stephen
the pick.
Shea every single day on the Yak about golf.
Well, that's been 2 days because he's the weirdest golfer ever.
That was a good point. That was a good point
Great
for Hank.
point.
Good
That was a
point by Hank.
That was a good point for Hank.
Prison, not really relatable, but imagine if you could sever. Like, I actually think that
Prison
we could get to
Yeah.
a technological point where that becomes the thing.
I think prison is a perfect pick.
Yeah. Military service.
Yeah, we had going to war. We also had getting shot.
I thought about prison, but prison, like, you can't. That's not like
Yeah.
The majority of people do not go to prison.
Yeah.
The vast
But
majority.
if you did, you could see
Yeah.
that. Now, at one point, Hank was.
Yeah,
Hank,
I was in my. This was in my fields.
Yeah,
this
Hank-
was when I was in
well-
my fields. This was early. This is earlier in the morning when I was fully in my fields.
Hank was playing a game of chess against himself. Like,
Yeah.
it's the meme of the guy whose brain wraps all the way under the table and he's playing chess against that. He had blowing a 3-0 lead in the ALCS, but then he also had Malcolm Butler's interception.
and blowing a 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl. I was trying to throw people off the scent.
He's trying to
Throw
make
'em off
people
the
think
scent.
this can't be Hank.
Smart. What about wedding ceremony, jury duty? Jury duty doesn't happen very often, but
I kind of like the wedding.
I mean, a wedding
as
ceremony,
long
you would
as it's
assume
not
it's
too
someone you
long.
like and care
Yeah.
about, and it's
Yeah.
the best day
still
of their
get
life.
bored.
Yeah.
No, you
Still
want
get
to see.
bored.
You want to
I
see.
think it's nice.
It's other people's.
But like someone
Yeah.
you're very close with,
Yeah, I still get bored.
to the point you got invited to
I'm
the,
sorry, I
the
still get
best
bored.
day of their life.
What do you? It's not even my pick, and
you
you're
just-
arguing with it.
Yeah.
It's honorable mentions.
witnessing two people join for life in front of the eyes of God. I can't be in there
We were
for
gonna
that.
say labor.
Going to war.
Yeah, women definitely labor.
Yeah, but yeah.
maybe dudes too.
I said military service.
But
Getting
I didn't-
shot.
How would you say it? Like up until, because you want to be there for the birth, for like the actual birth part.
It'd also be a scary thing to get off the elevator too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to hear Zach's?
Yep.
Yes.
Zach, can you explain? I'm going to say him and you explain him, okay?
I can do that.
All right. Porta potty.
Sometimes you have to use them.
Yeah.
And just it's a bad experience.
I
You just wanna
actually
get it over.
Yeah.
with.
pick.
Okay.
Excellent pick.
I think that might be even a better pick of Max's pick of the stomach issues.
Yeah. Okay. Burning.
Terrible. That's
Yeah.
very wrong.
Burning your tongue.
It's gonna happen to all of us again. It's happened before. Just, I'd like to forget it.
But it's
But when
like
you
so
came back to, you'd still have a burnt tongue.
Yeah.
and it's
You
also
just want to get
so
rid of
brief.
That initial shock factor is like
No, but the worst part of like a burnt tongue is like for
After.
the next week. Is
Yeah.
that, like you still feel the burnt tongue. You want to get rid of all of that? I don't hate that if you just want to get rid of all of that.
if we could just skip anything involved with like like biting the tongue too, like tongue injury.
tongue injuries. Okay, I like that.
No one likes them.
Mondays was a good idea. Mondays, but
Mondays.
Monday Night
Mondays can
Football
kinda suck sometimes.
Actually, Max should have taken it because he doesn't watch Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
Eagles play the Packers.
But he does love lasagna.
Yeah. This one I liked. Anytime I have to take my shirt off.
Yeah, skip it.
Love
Get it
that
outta
one.
here.
That's a good
Love
Don't wanna
that
do it.
one.
But then the problem is that gets reversed. Pool, boat, like those are fun times.
Yeah.
True.
So that's where it kind of falls apart. But
Not an
on
intercourse.
its
Not an intercourse guy.
yeah, on the surface that was a good pick. Then here's where we got a little sideways. We just math.
Skip it.
Yeah.
It can get so difficult.
So like that's like if you're
frustrating.
like counting.
Yep.
Like what if I'm counting an over in my head?
No, but that means that your
go with your
Audi,
gut.
your Audi can do zero math.
Zero
It doesn't
math.
know anything math related.
I think you can get around.
Yeah. And this one was probably the one that made me laugh the most because I don't know how relatable this is. Kidnapping.
Yeah.
Getting kidnapped.
Yeah.
Have you ever been kidnapped before?
No, but if so, skip it.
Yeah.
Get it. Delete it.
Skip.
Like any trauma whatsoever.
I was just like, Zach, I don't know if that one plays because like a lot of people don't get kidnapped.
But I would say the ones who have would be like, yeah, if I could just not have been, if I could forget it all.
Yeah, true.
But then what if you
It's
get
niche.
What if you keep getting
what if you
kidnapped?
get recovered by the police and they're like, "Can you describe your kidnappers to us?" And you're like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
And then you have to think it could be anybody.
Or you keep making the same mistake, keep getting in that van.
Yeah.
I think forgetting the trauma would be better than the justice being served. So maybe they got away with kidnapping me, but at least I don't have to remember how it went down.
Okay.
If
Fair.
anyone
Okay.
offers you free candy, you're kind of a sitting duck from
Yeah.
that point. We had losing a Mount Rushmore that you chose. We had a pizza toppings Mount Rushmore. Mm-hmm. We had meeting your childhood hero and stepping on their sunglasses.
Yep.
We had Hail Marys that go against your team. For a while, we thought maybe we'll just go nuclear against everybody. And just
Again,
really,
this was part of the
Really
getting,
lash
getting,
out.
getting over
it was
it.
a
Yeah.
cleanse. We had to
Yeah.
cleanse it with all our
That's
mistakes.
good. That's healthy.
Yeah. Last season of Game of Thrones.
Oh, good call. Good call.
Anything else, Hank?
Hank, you should watch Severance. I think you would like it.
Yeah, you should. What about like I was trying to figure out like if there's a way that your innie could just eat healthy.
We said that. We
Yeah.
said dieting, but like
Actually having a diet.
I like maybe every meal during dieting. Mm-hmm. So it's just like
Like if your innie could like if you had the chip and every time you stepped in your kitchen. And then that guy was just eating the best food.
the most healthy food.
Yeah,
and then you
that
walk
would be
out
good.
And you're like satisfied.
Yeah.
And you have no idea that
You're
just,
full, but
yeah.
you don't realize you're full on
Right.
celery.
Right. What?
They're so fucked, by the way. They ran back inside. They're just gonna die in there.
Oh, we're talking real severance.
Mark, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. It's going to be interesting what happens. When is the next season? Do we know?
Wait, didn't you say that you didn't watch the show?
No, he watched.
Yeah, we talked about it for weeks.
Yeah.
Big Cat said a second ago Hank you would really like Severance, I think.
I said that
Or Max
because
said
Hank
that.
told me that he'd never watched the show before we started this.
Oh, good job, Hank.
Mental.
Art of War.
Very smart.
So you had
Appear
seen
weak
it?
when you were strong.
Yes, I fucking was
segment on
obsessed with it.
Dude, Hank just...
Why did you tell me you'd never seen it then?
I was just upset with you.
What does that have to do with...
I said, why are we doing this? And he said, I said, what's the Mount Rushmore again? You said it's things you'd like to be severed from. I said, what does that mean? I've never seen the show.
Got him.
What is that?
Dude, you got chest pieced by
You
Hank.
did. You got
shit.
chest pieced.
Shit, that's on me.
You
That's
got
on
pieced
me.
up.
Actually, yeah, I do remember talking to you about the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He talked about it all the time.
My boy
we
Hank
all
had you in
talked
a
about it
pretzel.
together.
I severed
You got
that.
pieced. You
I
got
severed
pieced
that.
up.
But I don't understand where's the joy coming from that?
Right now.
Yeah.
Right now, you look like a fucking idiot.
200 IQ move by Hank.
Shit. Sorry. What an idiot.
Still
I
got
am.
it, Hank. I feel like this might be how Hank got his groove back.
I think so.
No.
I think you guys are gonna win.
Hank was in the zone.
Oh, Wozniacki called it.
I think you
Ooh.
guys are gonna win.
Okay. All right. Let's get to our interview with Scottie Scheffler. Okay, before we get to Scottie Scheffler, nothing goes better with hanging out with your friends in the backyard, baseball, the pool, the beach, a boat, anything in summer. Nothing goes better with all of those things I just listed than hanging with your friends, than the refreshing citrusy kick of Mountain Dew. Listen, you're hanging out, it's warm weather, you're having time with the boys, maybe fishing. Go watch our fishing video. Mountain Dew is a wonderful sponsor of that. There is nothing better in summertime. Heat beating down on you. You grab that cold, refreshing Mountain Dew in the beautiful new, which are also nostalgic cans. And man, that's a good day. So make sure you're doing the Dew. We're also going to Barstool Camp in about a month from now. And we did it last year. Mountain Dew got us up there. They're coming back for it. It's going to be awesome. We're going to play all the types of camp games. We're going to be on a lake. We're going to be drinking Mountain Dew the entire time. Baja Blast, the original, Diet Mountain Dew, whatever you want. Mountain Dew is the drink of the summer. So grab a Dew in the new packaging and enjoy the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. Go grab a Mountain Dew and tweet it at us because guess what? They are a wonderful sponsor that we're getting to do stuff like Barstool Camp, which will be great content for everyone. And you got to tune in, and it's all because of Mountain Dew. So grab a Dew in the new packaging and enjoy the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew today. We're also brought to you by our great friends at Chevy, sponsored by our good friends at Chevy. For over a century, Chevy has been building trucks that don't flinch and never quit. Whether you're hauling lumber on the job or trying to get the smoker, the cooler, the cornhole boards, and the whole crew to the tailgate on time, Chevy gets you there. When Chevy says most dependable truck, they're not just speculating. Chevy trucks have earned more dependability awards for trucks than any other brand, according to J.D. Power 2025. Sounds like they have the stats to prove it. So draft yours at Chevy.com, and every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard. For more on Chevy trucks, visit Chevy.com and visit JDPower.com/awards for more award details today. Okay, here he is, Scottie Scheffler. Okay, we now welcome on a very, very, very special guest, recurring guest. I could say friend of the program, right, Scottie?
Yeah, friend of the program.
All right, love it. Friend of the program, recurring guest, Scottie Scheffler, fresh off of his Open Championship win. He's got the Claret Jug, his fourth major, his second major this year. He is absolutely on fire, and he's also in Happy Gilmore 2, which is coming out this week. So let's start there, Scottie. I know you only give yourself 2 minutes to enjoy a major victory, but I did see you on the red carpet of Happy Gilmore 2 with all these guys, and you had the Claret Jug. Was that the coolest thing? Were you able to allow yourself an extra couple days of enjoying the victory when you're standing with the Claret Jug at a red carpet premiere?
Yeah, I mean that was pretty cool. I think sometimes it feels like my wife and I live like two separate lives, where you have like this one life where you're going out and doing kind of crazy stuff like that, where, you know, one day we're playing in the Open Championship and the next day we're in New York at, you know, premiere of Happy Gilmore, like a movie I grew up watching. And then, you know, the next morning we go out early, get some bagels, and then we catch a flight and head home, and then stuff's just back to normal.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
It seemed like a good time. Congratulations. You are the champion golfer of the year. Is that the official moniker?
That's the official deal. Yeah.
The champion.
golfer of the year.
It's a great title to hold. And the jug, I'm a big fan of the claret jug. I don't know if you're a big partier though. Like, did you drink anything fun out of the claret jug?
I haven't drank anything out of the claret jug yet. We have a celebration planned this Friday with a bunch of our friends here at home, so that'll be the time to celebrate. But really, I mean, we got done late Sunday night, and you do all the stuff after. We actually had to catch a flight to get to New York to get to the Happy Gilmore premiere because that was we had planned on that all along. So we had everything scheduled, so kind of got out of town pretty quick, so didn't have much time to celebrate.
Yeah.
Did you fly with the trophy? Did you carry it on, or did you have to check that?
I did not bring it on the plane. It went underneath the plane. We were riding. We rode over with Bryson and Tony Finau, so it didn't really feel like I should be just bringing the trophy on the plane.
That's nice of you.
I guess my question was presupposing that you were flying commercial over there and back, which I realized was a very dumb question to ask in the moment. But you played really, really well. I sense that watching you play in the Open, that the biggest moments of celebration for you on the course weren't for birdies or great scores on holes, but on your pars that you had, your unlikely pars with your putter. Is that kind of how you process it as you were going through, like being able to use your putter to get you out of a jam? That was what you got the most satisfaction out of?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a good observation. I think, I made some important putts. Yeah, good job.
Yeah, thanks. Ball knower.
No, like I said, that was a good point. I think, especially during Sunday's round, I made a nice birdie on 1, good birdie on 4, and then I made a really nice putt on 5. And so I had maybe a 5 or 6 shot lead. And I think when you have a big lead like that, you don't really want to give the guys behind you much to look at in terms of like, oh, he's making some mistakes. If I can do this and that, then it'll put some pressure on him. And so making those putts for par are really important, especially the ones I made for par. Like the putt I made for par on 6 was I hit the iron shot exactly how I wanted to. And the ball just did not react in the air at all how we thought it would. And then on 7, it's a reachable par 5. I shouldn't have a putt for par there. I should be having a pretty good look for birdie. And so to make that putt also, both of those were really important for momentum during the round. And it was just nice to kind of be able to stay ahead of those guys.
Yeah. I mean, your mental game is insane. Like they had the stat about, when you bogey a hole, your bounce back is just like off the charts. And you mentioned you obviously have a big lead on Sunday. Human nature, at what point were you like, all right, I think I got this? Or do you not allow yourself at all?
I mean, I've allowed myself to do that once in my career. It was at the Masters in 22 when I 4-putted the last hole. And so, I mean, during the middle of the round, you can't let yourself think like that. Really, I didn't really feel like it was one until you hit the ball on the green on 18. You're like, all right, I can figure out a way to like lag it up there and 5 putts or whatever it was that I had to deal with there at the end. So it's very difficult, but yeah, I try not to let my mind wander to that kind of stuff and really feel like you haven't won, just because, especially in links golf, like disasters can happen like that. I mean, like after I made those par putts on 6 and 7 on Sunday, I come back on number 8 and I quickly make a double. And so you just don't know what's going to happen. And so you got to be prepared for all things and, try not to celebrate too early.
Yeah. I mean, it was an incredible tournament. You were on fire. What is special about Ted Scott, your caddy? Because this is not only, obviously he's been on your bag for these major victories, but he was on Bubba Watson's bag. Like, it seems that he is at the top of his game at the same time that you're top of your game. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I mean, Teddy is an amazing caddy. He's a great person. I mean, he's one of those guys that when he meets somebody, they feel like they're his best friend because he just treats people so well. He's an amazing guy to be around. Everybody's his best friend. He's extremely likable. And so having him out there on the bag, like he works as hard as I do, if not harder. And so when he gives me information out there on the golf course that I can really trust, knowing that he's not just making stuff up. He knows exactly what slope is up there. He knows exactly how the ball's going to react. Like he just knows his stuff so that I can go out there and just try to hit the shot. And I feel like with both of us out there, like his preparation is so important to what we do. And I mean, he's just a great asset for me on the golf course.
Yeah.
I mean, he's one of my best friends in the whole world too. He's just a all around great guy.
Yeah. Is there a specific time, maybe it wasn't even this tournament, where you maybe disagreed about a shot and you leaned towards him and there's like it was spot on. You're like, fuck, he really knows this.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Thank you.
Yeah, another great question. Gosh, I don't have a good memory for that kind of stuff. I'm kind of one of those guys that like once the day ends, I feel like I forget everything. But I definitely have some instances of some putts for sure where there's been like the Olympics. The Olympics last year was a great example of a week where I was just struggling on the greens, and we made the turn on Sunday, and I missed another easy. I missed another easy birdie putt on 9, and all of a sudden the tournament's like getting away from me. I'm arguably out of medal contention at this point. I look at Teddy and I'm like, dude, I do not know what I'm doing out here. He's like, well, just let me read some putts. And I was like, okay. And so he started reading putts for me the whole back 9 Sunday in Paris. And I basically made everything, and we played great and ended up, winning a gold medal. And we got off the course, and when the tournament was over, I was like, Teddy, I literally do not think that I could have won this golf tournament without you on my back. Like, I don't think there's a way that I could have done it. And that was just a really cool moment for us because in golf, like Teddy really is such a huge part of what we do. But I think sometimes in golf, you focus so much on the player, but Teddy is, a huge part of what I do. And it was really cool to be able to share that moment with him and be like, I literally could not have done this without you on my back.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Seems like a great dude. When we're watching you dominate the field at the Open Championship, and really it's been for the last, I'd say, year or so, the discourse inevitably becomes, is Scottie Scheffler Tiger Woods? Everything about you gets compared to Tiger Woods and the start that he got off to. Do you find those comparisons flattering, or are they like rat poison? Like, don't tell me that. I don't want to hear that. We're different people. Because I feel like if somebody compared me to Tiger Woods, I'd be like, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm Tiger. I'd be excited about that.
Yeah, I mean, I think anytime you can get mentioned in the same breath as some of the greats of the game, I think is really cool. But the comparisons, I think, are just very silly. Like, Tiger stands alone in the game of golf. I mean, he completely transcended the game. He was by far the best player that I think we'll ever see in our lifetimes. And, I mean, I think people are always looking for that next thing, but there's only one Tiger Woods. And, the rest of us are just trying to do our best out there. I think that's really all it comes down to. I think for me, I think it's silly too, just because like I'm my own person, I'm my own guy. I'm just trying to get the best out of myself. And it's not something that I think about on a daily basis, but when you see some statistics and you're being compared to them in some way, that means you're doing, something right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I alluded to it at the beginning. I was half joking about you can celebrate a major for 2 minutes. You had the comments on before the Open Championship. Were you surprised that people kind of took it in a weird way? Because I watched it and I said, Scottie's basically saying that you can't have golf just be the only thing in your life, because if it starts to fail, then like what's life, And you have a family and you have faith and all these other things that are just as important to you.
Yeah, I would say that's what I was trying to communicate, because like I'm sitting there in the media center again. They're like, hey, how are you going to do this to win this week? What's going to happen this week? And I'm just sitting there thinking like, guys, I'm answering the same questions over and over again. Like, if I win this tournament, I'm going to show up at the next tournament and you're going to be like, all right, how are you going to win this week? And it's like, you just live in this, time frame where like we're always on to the next thing. And, that's really how I feel sometimes. Like, just when it comes to celebrating, like it feels really awesome for those few like fleeting moments of just like pure elation after you win a golf tournament. Like when the ball finally goes in the hole Sunday, give Teddy a hug, shake hands. And I see my wife and my son. It's like, I mean, it's the craziest feeling in the world, but it just does not last. Like that adrenaline, that feeling just lasts for a few moments. And it's like a drug. You just want more of it. But the feeling of like happiness and satisfaction, being able to accomplish like a lifelong dream will last for me for a long time. Like, I mean, it's a pretty amazing thing for me to be able to accomplish something like that. And it's something that I'm very grateful for. But like you said, it's not the only thing that's in my life. Like striving to win golf tournaments is the only thing is going to lead to a lifetime of, disappointment, basically.
Right. Did you realize when you had that press conference that it, maybe you weren't planning this, but it was a total mindfuck for your competition because you're playing so well and you're like, yeah, and I only celebrate for like 2 minutes.
I remember walking out of that room and I'm looking at Blake, my manager. I've known since I was like 10 years old, and I was like, I'm like, gosh, why did I just like start ranting like that? I was like, this is why I don't say anything. Like this is going to take things get taken out of context. I'm just like, I don't know why I did that. I hope that made a little bit of sense to some people. He's like, no, that's all right. Let's go.
Yeah, I think it was good. I think
it was great.
You were being honest, and I don't think that you said anything that was incorrect at all. The thing I'm starting to be concerned about, do you allow your son to celebrate the championships for too long? Like, is he getting a big head? Because a lot of guys use their children as human shields when they do something bad. You do the opposite. He like deflects the success from you.
Yeah.
Where he might get a big head
He's a star.
because he's a champion. The kid, all he does is win. Have you had a moment where you're like, hey, this is very hard to do, and they only remember that you won, 1 week at a time. We're on to the next one.
Yeah. It's been a real challenge keeping Bennett humble in this time. He was getting a little too big for his britches. He's getting a little cocky. We're humbling him now at home. He's getting back in line.
Yeah, is he bored of it? Like all he does is win on Sundays.
Does he love winning?
Well, yeah, loves it. He definitely has an idea of what's going on for sure.
Yeah.
We'll get back to Scottie in a second. He's brought to you by Planet Fitness. Everyone can get strong at Planet Fitness. We've got an entire Planet Fitness gym right here at Barstool HQ. We got free weights, dumbbells, barbells, cable towers, Smith machine, stair climber. We got the treadmill. We got the core elevation deal. Everyone's getting in shape, working out, getting a sweat in. Planet Fitness is the best. They have high-value membership that supports any fitness journey, and it starts as low as $15 a month. Over 2,700 club locations, and most of them are open 24 hours. My favorite piece of equipment, I like the squat rack. That maybe I'm just old-fashioned. Like to get low, like to go ass to grass, build up those quads, build up the glutes, get the core strength going. We're all strong on this planet. Join today in club, online, or in the free Planet Fitness app. Check it out. Scottie's also brought to you by Raising Cane's. They're partnering with the Big Snoop Deal Double G to celebrate National Chicken Finger Day. That's Sunday, July 27th. And this day won't be something you'll want to miss. This coming Sunday, July 27th, Raising Cane's is celebrating their very own holiday with the biggest offer yet. All day long at any Cane's restaurant on Sunday, July 27th, every customer can get one free chicken finger with every purchase of a box combo. You heard it right. That means every time you buy a box combo at Cane's on the 27th, you will get an extra cook-to-order craveable chicken finger for free. So mark your calendars. Get ready for your box combo dreams to come true. Go to raisingcanes.com/National Chicken Finger Day to learn more about the day and check out Snoop's new commercial with the Canes crew. Have a happy National Chicken Finger Day. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love. And now here's more Scottie Scheffler.
But back to your comments, though, I think that the reason why it kind of made a life of its own is that when we look at athletes, we think that's all they care about. And you're just being honest. You're like, hey, I got other things. Like, I love this. I care about it. Obviously, if I didn't care about it the way I do, I wouldn't be as good as I am. But it's weird. Like, it's almost jarring sometimes for people to be like, oh, these guys are humans too, and they have other things going on in their lives.
Yeah. And I think that's something that'll resonate, with you guys as well. Like, you live a life of doing a sports show and, talking to the masses day in, day out. But like, that's not your whole life. That's what you do in a time period during the day. And then you go home and you do other stuff. You have a family, you have friends, and you have like when I think about my son, like what would be my goal for my son to be in his life? And like, when I think about it, I'm just like, I want Bennett to live a full life. I want him to experience things. And so the way to experience things is like trying to be present where you are. And so, when we're here I'm doing this interview with you guys, my phone's up. I'm not distracted, do my other things. We're going to enjoy 15, 20 minutes, wherever it is. And then I'm going to head out and I'm going to go spend some time with my son. And like, you just want to be present where you are and have a full experience of things. And, that's my goal for him. I don't want the most important thing in his life to be his job or to be something that he can accomplish. Like, I want him to just live a full life and experience things.
Yeah, it's a great perspective. I have a weird question for you. Have you seen the movie Boss Baby?
No.
Okay. Well, this is gonna be hard to explain then. It's a animated movie. Maybe Bennett will watch it when he gets a little older. I watch it with my kids a lot, and it's basically like it's a baby, but he can talk like a human when the other adults aren't around, and he's like a mastermind. Is there a chance Bennett is a boss baby and he's actually giving you all the tips to the golf game?
Yeah, there is a chance. There was a couple photographs that we saw on Sunday after the round where he's like,
yes.
like what do we? And it just, I mean, it killed us.
That's what made me think of it, because I saw the one where he was like, "What? This is impressive. We do this every Sunday."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he might be boss baby.
And when I hear people say like Scottie Scheffler, they get annoyed like, oh, I don't think he loves golf as much as I do, or that type of thing. I think you love golf. You love winning at golf. You wouldn't be at the spot that you're at right now if you didn't like deeply care about improving as a golfer. But there are things that are more important in life than golf. So I have a list of things. You tell me if you love winning at golf more than these things, and we can put some of the put the haters in their place. Mowing the lawn.
Yeah, I'd rather win a golf tournament.
Okay. Ice cream.
Yeah, probably golf tournament.
Okay.
Obeying lawful commands from a police officer.
It's overrated.
And then the last one, Stu Feiner.
Yeah, Stu Feiner. As much as I love, good old Stu Feiner, probably sticking with golf.
Okay, so you really love golf.
Yeah.
You deeply love golf.
What about the Dallas Cowboys?
Yeah, that's a good one. If the Dallas Cowboys won a Super Bowl, I think that would be up there for sure.
Okay, so we found the line.
What's the conversion rate? Like one major for a Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl, or would you give up two?
Gosh, that's a good question.
Yeah, good question.
Yeah, another great question. Hard hitting for afternoon. Gosh, I don't know. I would trade one for sure for a Super Bowl.
Okay.
I mean, I've been rooting for a Super Bowl for a long time as well. A lot of hard work gone into, cheering on the boys, and arguably a lot more disappointment in football than there is in golf.
How many waste managements?
Oh, like 10.
Oh, all right. Okay, yeah, there's the conversion.
You know that I'm sure Stu Feiner's going to be out at the Ryder Cup for you.
Yeah,
it's like in his backyard.
It's literally his backyard. He lives like a half a mile from Bethpage.
Well, that'll be fun. We need all the support we can get out there.
Yeah,
Stu would definitely be part of the a rowdy New York crowd.
Yeah, are you excited? Do you? Because I was saying this on a show I was doing just a second ago. Like, this is the time of season where I just miss Stu. I'm ready for Stu to get back. Do you miss Stu? Are you ready for him to be back on your Sundays?
Yeah, I mean, football season is definitely something that we long for sure. Yeah. And that's what's great about football is like you only get it for this period of time in the year, and then it ends, and you're like, crap. It's like it ends in February. You're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do until September?
Yeah.
You're like, and so, it's exciting. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's
ready
funny.
to get Stu back. I'm ready to, watch the Longhorns, watch the Cowboys. Like, it's going to be fun.
Yeah. It's funny you say that because it's like, what do you do starting February? Just win all the golf tournaments. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you have the best. You actually have the best.
That was the most relatable fan moment ever.
But your off season from football, I think, is better than anybody else's on planet Earth.
Yeah. You're just like, but I really wish I just won another major, but I really wish it was football season. Yeah. That's great. All right, I got a question. This probably you probably don't love when people ask for tips on their golf game, but I got a friend who I'm wondering if you could maybe fix him real quick. So I'm gonna lay it on you, and you can tell me what he could work on. He said the thing about my golf game is that I slice my driver pretty often. I'm not super comfortable hitting with woods or hybrids. My 5 or 6 irons are inconsistent. 7 and 9 are solid. Pitching wedge and sand wedge are fun for loft, but I struggle chopping those. I putt the ball. I'm also just okay at putting. That's the thing. That's the one thing.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
Yeah. Do you have any tips?
Gosh, I don't know where to start. I was trying to track it first, then I just got lost.
Yeah, he just kept on going. What do you think about this golfer, our friend Stephen Shea? What do you think about teeing it up in the fairway? Would you ever do that?
I mean, no, not in the fairway, but teeing it up is actually a really good way to practice when you're learning golf.
Ooh.
But by no means when you're actually playing golf would I be teeing the ball up in the fairway.
He does that. Yeah, he tees it up in the fairway.
I mean, I respect it for pace of play.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tragic for pace of play.
Yeah. Move along. Our resident golf expert, Hank, probably has a question for you.
Yeah, Hank actually has gotten a lot better at golf. So he's what do you?
I don't think Scottie cares.
No, Hank is really good at golf.
Yeah,
like if you're at a point in your life where you're beating Hank, you are a very good golfer.
If he beat me last week. Do you have an internal monologue? Like when you make a bogey, Big Cow was talking about the bounce back stats. Like, do you get mad at yourself? Do you talk to yourself? Or do you just like blank everything out when you're playing?
No, I mean, like when you're on the golf course, you're on the golf course for a long period of time. especially on Thursdays and Fridays when we're playing threes, when you're out there for 5.5, 6 hours. So your mind definitely wanders throughout the day. But I think what's most important is the time you spend over the ball. But then, yeah, when mistakes happen, I get really frustrated. I'm not sure exactly what I say. It depends on the day for sure. But yeah, I just get really frustrated. And early in my career, I would definitely take it too far to the point where it would have started affecting what I would do after that. But I think getting the frustration out is what's important, and like leaving it there. And so, like, yeah, I may bang a club or two, I may slam something, but by the time I get over the next shot, like I'm focused on what's at hand here. But I don't really have like a good trick per se to be like, hey, you'll get on the next one. You're like, that's not going to work. I just hit it in the water. Like, what do you mean the next one? I'm about to make double here.
Yeah.
And so I think it's more just trying to reset, like let the frustration be there. And then when you start walking to the next shot, it's like start planning ahead and figuring out what you're going to do to shoot a score.
Mm-hmm. There you go, Hank. We should talk real quick. Happy Gilmore 2 is out on Friday. How are you at acting? How grade yourself, Scottie Scheffler, the actor, in Happy Gilmore 2?
I mean, maybe like a C-, a passing grade.
Okay.
I'd give myself a passing grade, but I'm definitely not going to give myself much more than that. How
many lines did you have?
I had a few lines. I mean, it was fun. I'll let y'all watch the movie. We watched it on Monday night, and I was surprised by how much we enjoyed the movie. I mean, it's so hard with comedies to follow up the original, especially when the original is such a classic like that. But they did a really, really good job of, kind of remembering the original movie by having a lot of that stuff in there, like a lot of reminiscing about the old movie while still having like a good storyline for the new one, and lots of really funny stuff. I mean, I was cracking up. Like a lot of the guys that came in and did their cameos did an amazing job. And, Adam, they do such a good job on set of keeping you relaxed. Like when you walk into this area and all of a sudden we're filming a movie, that's something that I'm extremely uncomfortable with. And they just do a good job of making you feel at home, being your friend. Like everybody on set was so amazing. I mean, it was really, really relaxed, and you can tell why Adam's so good at producing movies and why he always has the same guys come back time and time again, because they have fun and they do a really good job and they make everybody comfortable.
So amongst your peers, other golfers, who was the best actor?
I mean, the one I laughed the hardest at, I actually texted Xander this the other day, was Xander's lines in the movie are really, really funny. Him and Ricky did a really good job. And so did Will Zalatoris. I mean, to be honest with you, I thought everybody did a great job. I mean, I can't imagine how difficult it is for real actors to deal with us trying to make a movie not look terrible. And they did a really good job of like helping us along and doing a really good job with the movie. I mean, it was really entertaining and really funny.
Yeah, that's a good mental game thing too. Again, let them be better at acting. You can handle the golf. You got the sneaky mental game going. Mm-hmm. Get them a little off. They're like, oh yeah, he can't do this. Are we going to win the Ryder Cup?
That's the plan.
We got to win the Ryder Cup.
Please.
Hey, nobody wants to win the Ryder Cup more than I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you? I guess there are a lot of rules, but like it would be awesome if you just like called your own number for every match, and you just like a chess master when they play like 10 people at once. Mm-hmm. You just do that.
You walk from the first hole to like the 13th to hit your second shot, then back to the first.
Yeah. No, the Ryder Cup's gonna be fun. It'll be exciting. It's good to be back on home soil. And Keegan's been amazing so far. I mean, he's been great for us. He's extremely fired up, and I think the whole team right now is really excited about getting there.
It's coming home. That's what we've been saying. Does Rory have any more tips for you on how to improve your game and make you more dominant?
No. Since then, he hadn't really given me any tips, to be honest with you.
Were you thinking about making that change? Because I know the story got written about like Rory McIlroy told Scottie Scheffler, hey, here's what you should change about your putter. And then you did that because Rory said it. But there might be more nuance to it than that. Yeah.
I think Rory said something about me switching putters on coverage somewhere. But I have a putting coach, Phil Kenyon, who helps with all that stuff. And, he'd been trying to get me to do that for a while. And he'd also been trying to get me to switch to the claw grip for a while. And I finally just, gave in to Phil's kind of pestering of me, trying new things, and kind of gave in. And, a lot of it's worked so far. Phil's been tremendous.
Yeah, it's almost not fair how you're good at putting now. That's it. It's really – are you good for golf?
You tell me. I don't know.
No, I mean, you're dominant, and you are fun to watch. And so we respect greatness on this show.
Yeah. Did you happen to see the Phil Mickelson tweet?
I did see the Phil Mickelson tweet.
It was quite a tweet. It was quite a tweet.
It was a great tweet. It was a great tweet.
He said you weren't going to win anything. And I actually think he threw in, so I think the real tweet was hot take, Scottie's not going to win anything in 2025 until the Ryder Cup. I think he was just throwing in the Ryder Cup because he couldn't go against USA there. I think he really wanted to say you're not going to win anything.
I would agree with that. I think that's what he was trying to say, but you can't say that America's going to lose the Ryder Cup when you're an American. So he was like kind of threw in that little cookie there at the end because Phil's not dumb. Phil's very smart.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was a really dumb tweet because you've won everything.
Yeah. Didn't age very well, which I'm very pleased with.
Yeah. I have a very important question for you. At the Open, I'm trying to remember what hole it was. I think it was the 17th. Did you fart?
Oh.
Yeah, that was me.
Was it?
Actually?
Oh, yeah, that was me.
That's awesome.
Was that just a complete accident?
No. You're out there for like 6 hours. Like you're eating some different food over there. Some stuff's going to happen. Like,
did you know that it was that loud?
No, I mean, you never know when the boom mic's there. You never know what they're going to pick up. I'm definitely surprised it hasn't happened more in the past, picking up stuff like that. But I literally didn't think anything about it. And then after we got inside, Xander was showing me the video. He just pulled up the video, and I see myself standing on 17. I was like, oh, I know what this is.
Wait, did none of the reporters ask you?
No.
Wow, bad journalism.
Dead.
Yeah, that's a big get.
How would you grade your fart? I thought it was very funny.
It was great.
It was a good fart.
Robust.
Yeah, good. It got a nice sound to it. Didn't have to smell it because we were outside. It was perfect.
Yeah, because like that actually, now that I'm thinking about it, like that's actually a nervous situation. Like, what if you had like a little like toot and it was like, ooh, that's Scottie's farts? Like, ugh.
Yeah, I would judge you.
What the hell? Like, what was that?
That was a man's fart.
That was a man's fart.
Great.
Did it smell?
No, we were outside, so I mean, breeze was blowing. Somebody else caught it. It wasn't me. So.
All right, I got one last question. It's a rowback question. RHOBACK.com, promo code TAKE, 20% off your first purchase. Q-zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, shorts. Rowback.com, promo code TAKE. This has been awesome, Scottie. We love having you on. Happy Gilmore 2 out Friday, July 25th, which is today when this is airing. This is an important question. I'm going to see how you're going to handle it because you're actually the perfect guy to ask this question, and this is something we ask a lot of guests. Do you think you're a better golfer or person?
I think right now that's a good question. I would say that I definitely fall short as a person. Like it would be tough. It would be tough to say that I'm, the best person in the world.
This
is getting you higher on the person right now.
Yeah, but this is a conundrum for us.
Yeah.
Because usually when people say better human being than he is a golfer, we're like, no, wait a second. This guy's far and away the best golfer in the world.
Yeah.
He's not top number one, but the fact that you're so humble,
right,
that you acknowledge you have shortcomings, it's making me think.
Let me ask it a different way. Have you come to grips with the fact that you will never be a better person than you are a golfer?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's. I mean, it's like I just, I think my wife's in the next room. If you want her to, she's got a list on her phone right now of all my transgressions, so you can tell you that I'm very far from a perfect person.
Damn it, you got us, because it is one of our favorite like cliches that like it started when J.J. Watt retired, and they're like, J.J. Watt, as good of a football player as he was, he's a better person. It's like, listen, he's a great person. But that just can't be true because he's one of the best football players of all time. Mm-hmm. You can't be one of the best 100 humans of all time. It's not saying you're a bad human. It's just saying you're the best golfer. There's no way you'll ever be a better person than golfer.
Yeah, I think that's a fair observation.
God damn it, now he's the best person. Now you are the best
really
person.
Hard. It's like Schrodinger's cat.
You completely checkmate us. We've been doing this bit for years, and this is the first person to be like, yeah, you know what? I got to get better as a person, but I'm probably never going to be a better person than the sport I play. Shit.
This is really tough for us.
I think he's a better person.
I think you as good.
Yeah.
I think as good a human being as you're a golfer. Tiger, maybe you could make the argument Tiger was a better golfer over his career.
Yeah.
Than Scottie Scheffler.
Yeah.
So you've got some room to go up, but the more you win, the harder that conversation is going to be for us to have.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. I would say I have plenty of room to improve on the person front, and definitely plenty of room to improve as a golfer as well.
You checkmated us. You
Well
did it.
done.
Yeah, you
Well done,
did it.
Scotty.
Scotty, you're the best, man. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. Happy Gilmore too. Anytime you want to come on, we love having you on. Recurring guest. And congrats again, man. Incredible season. Let's go win the Ryder Cup.
Yeah, let's do it. Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate you having me on. Good to talk to you guys again. I'll see you soon.
Scotty was brought to you by Wayfair. If you're having a backyard get-together, Wayfair is your one-stop shop for outdoor entertaining. Cookout, shop patio tables, grills, dishware, a pool party, kick back with lounge chairs, day beds, and umbrellas. If it's game night, Wayfair's got cornhole, croquet, and string lights to set the scene. I'm going to get back into croquet. Used to play a little croquet back in the day when I had a little backyard in college. Croquet, underrated sport. Might pick up a croquet set at Wayfair. So however you kick back, out back, go to Wayfair for effortless, entertaining, and game-filled gatherings. There's something for every style and every home, no matter your space or your budget. Wayfair makes it easy to tackle your summer home goals with endless inspiration for every space and budget, including the outdoors. Shop outdoor furniture, grills, lawn games, and way more for way less. Head to wayfair.com right now. Explore a huge outdoor selection. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair. Every style, every home. Check them out. And Scotty was also brought to you by Chevy, our great friends over at Chevy. You guys know for over a century, Chevy has been building trucks that don't flinch. They never quit. Whether you're hauling lumber on the job or if you're trying to get the smoker, the cooler, the cornhole boards, and the whole crew to the tailgate on time, Chevy gets you there. When Chevy says most dependable truck, they're not just speculating. Chevy trucks have earned more dependability awards for trucks than any other brand, according to J.D. Power 2025. Sounds like they got the stats to prove it. You can draft yours at Chevy.com. In every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard. For more on Chevy trucks, visit Chevy.com and visit jdpower.com/awards for more award details.
Okay, it is time for Fyre Fest. Henry is sitting in the big boy chair.
The biggest boy chair.
He's sitting in the big boy chair. He's in
You fill that
PFT's
seat out nicely, Hank.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
No,
nice,
now this feels right.
It's very funny.
Oh, he's continuing the trend from Mount Rushmore to take shots at everyone. Hank.
No, well, PF2's whatever.
Yeah.
PF2's sick. I don't want to beat him when he's down. We also had a great Mount Rushmore today. But my Fyre Fest is Mount Rushmore related, I guess. I might have had a bad day at work yesterday. I might have been lashing out left and right.
Well, I think what I said was spot on. Like this is every summer. It literally is just
but you want to
go through the motions
like
and
you want to
literally
get
any
older
action towards you, and then it's just over.
and get more mature.
No, I don't want you to grow or get more mature. That's what makes this fun.
Hank just kept coming up to me all day yesterday telling me how useless I am.
Yeah, like when AWLs say they're excited for Mount Rushmore season, I think what they're really saying is they're excited for Hank Lashout season, because that's
great.
what it is. That's the feature part of the summer.
The beauty about it is we keep getting older and Hank stays the same age. He's like Peter Pan.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was after some reflection, I felt a little bit bad about that. Max, I somewhat apologize.
So he is useful.
Yeah,
That's
sometimes.
Somewhat accept. I somewhat accept.
Somewhat accept. That's fair.
But you show me a good loser, I'll show you a loser. Hank takes it personally. He takes it seriously, and that's why I love having him on my team. I'd much rather have a guy like Hank on there that just lashes out and goes nuclear against everybody when they open their mouth than a guy that doesn't care at all about Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
fact.
And Scotty's words have actually resonated with me. I've been thinking about him a lot. Just let it all out. By the time you're stepping over the ball on your next shot, you gotta be focused.
Do you think you're going to be able to beat Scottie Scheffler?
No, but I think in terms of dealing with frustrations, that's a good way to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like I was wondering if he maybe just like internalizes it or doesn't get frustrated, but he was like, no, you can get frustrated. You should get frustrated. Just get it all out. And yesterday was me getting it all out.
Okay, wait. So your takeaway from Scotty was you're like lashing out and being mean to people and taking shots at people is totally fine. that's
healthy.
part of the process.
Yes.
Okay, I like that.
As long as the next Mount Rushmore
Yeah,
your mind is clear.
Yeah.
Or next Mount Rushmore, recording, your mind is clear.
All right, so that for a second there, I was like, did Scottie Scheffler make Hank more mature? And it's like, no, he actually just told Hank. Hank just interpreted Scottie Scheffler's words into "you're doing nothing wrong, dude."
Well, yeah, according to
No,
Hank,
it's
Scottie
just
Scheffler
be
said,
mad. Just don't be mad then before you record the next episode.
I have something else.
Scottie
He goes over the
said,
ball at like the next
I'm
ball.
He said, I'm just like you, Hank. Me and you react to adversity and failures the exact same way.
That's now you're gassing out.
Yeah, hey, Max is right too. Though he does stand over the ball like 100 times.
No, he goes over to the next ball like 5 minutes later.
Yeah,
we do a Mount Rushmore every 2 days.
Yeah,
so that's
and also you did carry
48 hours.
You did carry it into the next Mount Rushmore.
But that was that before or after we did Scottie Scheffler?
It was after.
No, I was good yesterday.
I mean, kind of.
Me and PFT crushed it.
No. Wait. Are you saying good, like doing well on Mount Rushmore, or being nice to us?
Being in a good mindset.
Okay, so being nice to us is irrelevant.
It's about the mindset.
Okay, all right, got it.
It's about being nice to yourself. That's what Scottie was saying.
Yeah.
You have to forgive yourself for your transgressions. It has nothing to do with.
Well,
you got to be.
What he was saying is you got to be focused. Like you got to be able to, hyper focused on what's in front of you. Sometimes, in order to win in what's in front of me, like shots have to be taken.
Yeah,
like,
to get to what's in front of you, you have to basically push everyone down.
That's Mount Rushmore season.
Right,
It's a competition. Like you gotta win.
Yeah, you gotta.
Who do you think loves their family more, Scottie Scheffler with his kid or Hank with his 18 kids?
It's tough.
It's tough. It's probably Scottie.
You really love your 18 kids.
I do.
A lot.
I do.
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot of 18 kids. Sometimes 27 kids.
Yeah, sometimes 36.
Yeah, sometimes. Go ahead.
54.
There you go. It's Liv. Remember? It's Liv. All right. To your Mount Rush. Wait, your Fyre Fest. Hank, just in summation, your Fyre Fest is don't change anything.
No, false. My Fyre Fest is I was lashing out yesterday, and I apologize for it.
But you're going to do it again.
No.
If I hit a bad shot, my goal is to not hit any bad shots.
Yeah, but if you hit a bad shot, Scottie told you it's okay to walk up to your coworkers and tell them they're useless.
Not specifically, but that it's okay to lash out.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, I love the countdown clock. The countdown clock to football is good. I think it could be bigger, Zach. That's my only note. Like I would like a bigger clock. I would like multiple clocks. And I was telling him I want this clock to explode when football hits. Like when it hits 0, I want some sort of like fireworks or pyrotechnics that comes out of it. And then he asked me what other clocks I think we should have. What do you think about this one, Big Cat?
Wait. Before I want to hear the next clock, but I actually I disagree on the explode. I think it should always be resetting until the next football game starts. So like when we're taping on Sunday night, it should be the countdown to Monday Night Football. So we could have football's right there.
That's another clock.
Yeah, that's fine.
We have a separate clock for countdown on Monday Night Football. What do you think about this one though? Countdown clock till Hank turns 40.
Love it. Let's do it. Yeah.
You want to put it up there?
Yeah. Yeah, we should just have the whole wall be countdown clocks.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to count down to the World Cup.
That's crazy.
I was going to say
what's crazy that you're going to be 40?
Yeah.
Oh, watch that.
We will not still be doing this podcast.
Yeah, we will.
Just make Hank think about it all day, every day when he's at work.
What the fuck are you going to do? You're going to be doing this podcast.
I don't.
Yeah, you are.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, you are.
He's going to be 60 years old lashing out at people.
Yeah.
Because he screwed up the Mount Rushmore of easily digestible foods.
Okay. I love that. We should get a couple countdown clocks going. Zach, get on that. PFT, what's your Fyre Fest?
I mean, my Fyre Fest is that I'm sick, which sucks. So woke up in the middle of the night, cold sweat, chills, aches, not looking for any sympathy. But I did happen to Google the effects of a brown recluse spider bite this morning.
Uh-oh.
And I'll just put it at that.
Are those all the effects?
Chills.
So they killed you from the grave?
Do you have a spot on you? Like, do you have
Sometimes I read that it can take hours, sometimes days for the symptom to show up.
Oh.
So it could have happened a couple days ago after I talked all that shit. I don't think that's what it is, but I did notice that I got a spider bite on my arm. So I don't think it's a brown recluse. It doesn't look like a brown recluse bite, but sometimes they change.
Wouldn't the bite like have like a bunch of marks on it and stuff?
I guess when it first pops up, it just looks like a normal spider bite.
What's the circle look like?
Yeah.
I would show it to you.
ring.
It's like it's right up here on the bicep. I also think that I would have noticed the brown recluse on my arm. It's not a small spider. So
I'd say there's only one, you said, and you killed it.
It could be when you were sleeping.
It could have been that one.
Yeah, but there was
that
only
got
one,
me.
but he killed it.
Yeah, I killed it, but
there's no other ones.
that one might have gotten me before I got it.
Got it.
You know, kind of like both two worthy competitors going out on their swords.
Even though you killed it a week ago?
I killed on Friday.
Okay, so that was almost a week ago?
Almost a week ago.
And
yeah, I put it at like 25% chance it's a brown recluse spider bite. That's making me feel like this.
And you have more brown recluse spiders in your house.
No, I don't. There's just the one. I haven't seen any other ones.
Got it.
But it is like I'm glad that I'm going through this right now as opposed to next week on Grit Week, because that would suck. It's like my body knows, hey, you got to get in shape for next week. Pain is just weakness leaving the body, so I'm going to be at maximum strength next week. Iron sharpens iron. So if it is a brown recluse spider bite, it's like at the end of the day, we're just two competitors going out there on the field of battle. And I think I got the final victory against it, but he might have dinged me up on the way out.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's okay. We'll
Definitely wasn't
it.
one of his other like brothers getting revenge for you killing its friend. Definitely wasn't that.
No, spiders are dumb. They don't know revenge. They don't understand vengeance. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty clean week besides that. Overall, nothing really to complain about. Very excited about Grit Week next week.
Yes.
Very excited.
Very excited for Grit Week. All right, my Fyre Fest is we've talked about this. I mean, PFT, we're 40. I'm getting close to a moment where I have to make a decision of whether I should retire or not from sports and fun activities with the boys. My body's broken. We played softball at 10 p.m. last night. I have like 4 injuries. I puked after the game because it was so hot and I was so uncomfortable that I pulled trigger after the game, and I've been running so much that I don't know what to do. I'm either going to do yoga or testosterone. Those are my 2 options. So I don't know if people want to weigh in and tell me which one I should do, but something has to fix because I can barely walk right now and I played softball.
I think you need to look at what other very successful 40-year-old athletes do, like LeBron James.
Oh.
And I don't think he'd do either one of those 2 things.
So I need to go to Miami for a couple weeks?
Go to
my
Miami
back
for
hurts?
a while. Yeah, and maybe just like take an extended break to regain weight that you lost in a mysterious illness.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, did you see what Jeff Teague put up on Instagram to apologize?
Yeah, he was just joking.
He went create mode.
Yeah.
That's like pro level notes app that he used to apologize. But yeah, once you turn 40 and you start exercising at all, you just collect injuries. You wake up in the morning and your foot hurts and you're like, well, I guess my foot's going to hurt for the rest of my life.
Yoga, you got to I don't think you're doing yoga.
No, I think it's testosterone.
Yeah.
My problem is in my head, I can still do everything. Like I can still in my head, and I enjoy it. That's the real issue. Is I enjoy going out with the boys, playing softball. What was that?
Continue, finish, no finish.
I enjoy going out with the boys, playing softball.
Yeah.
What was that?
No, I'm saying there's other activities you can go out with the boys and participate in competitive sports like things that aren't going to hurt you as much.
I don't want to play golf. Okay. I like to play softball. It's fun. It's fun with the boys.
It is.
I'll play golf too, but I don't. Can we keep it to real sports?
Yeah, fine.
Okay. Like playing pickup hoops here. I don't know. I don't want to give it up.
I've got a possible solution for you.
Yeah.
What about tennis?
No.
We get into tennis, and then we start becoming tennis boys, and then the pod numbies go way up to the roof.
No. Pickleball? I would never play pickleball. I don't know. I don't have a solution besides golf. Testosterone. Golf and testosterone are my 2 solutions, but it sucks because we had fun, Max. Hank's not on the team, by the way, anymore, PFT, so don't worry. It's just me and Max and memes, so he's out.
Yeah, retired too.
Yeah. We had fun, even though it was 1,000,000 degrees last night.
Sorry, I want to play. I'm not playing the regular season, not being able to play the playoffs. What's the point?
I don't know.
Going out with the boys, having
having fun. Exactly. That's the fun part. But yeah, I literally can't like my I didn't sleep last night because my leg, one leg is hurt and the other leg I keep getting cramped up.
It sucks. It sucks. Nothing worse than was that your first game of the season?
No, second that I played in. It was our third
Okay.
as a team. But yeah, it was 90 degrees out. That was the problem. It had the hot wind, so it was really the elements were fucking me up bad. Like I was drenched in sweat, and then I had to pull a trigger. I was sitting on the bench after the game, and I was like, if I don't puke right now, I might pass out because I'm just like so exhausted. And I puked, made some room, and because I took a sip of water, and I was like, oh, I need room, and I had to make room.
So there's an ultra competitive 16-inch softball league that plays right next to my house.
Mm-hmm.
And I stopped by. I was taking Blake on a walk yesterday. We walked past the game that's going on, and I had to just sit and marvel as a spectator. Like, really competitive 16-inch softball.
Oh, yeah.
Is way more exciting to watch than pickleball.
Oh yeah,
These guys were screaming. They were placing their line drives like within a 10-foot span of where they were aiming. It was awesome. These dudes rock.
Yeah, I used to play in one on this one is the one we play in now is not really competitive, which I think that's probably the step down. But I just getting to that age where you're like, I want to keep doing the fun things with my friends, but I physically can't is just brutal. So I think it's testosterone.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a good answer. Yeah, dude. Like when you go on the testosterone supplemental stuff, you end up looking awesome.
Right.
I don't know if you've seen Alex Jones recently.
Yeah,
that's all man.
The guy's gonna live forever.
Yeah, he looks great.
Yeah.
He took up smoking too recently, which that's fucking cool as shit to take up smoking when
That's
you're like
badass.
55 years old.
Yeah. Zach, you got one?
I do a Fyre Fest this week. Something happened a little earlier in the week. Pretty eye-opening experience for me. As you guys know, going through the office, sometimes there's like some leftover takeout orders that linger around, and they're like, "Hey, would you like some fries? Maybe you like some chicken strips." So I did take the offer of some chicken strips before I left the office. Means was kind enough to give me a ride home, and then unbeknownst to me, I was like, all right, it's late. We're here in the evening time. Let me grab some dinner. So I walked into the McDonald's with McDonald's.
Oh no, Zach!
I didn't think about it, and it was so much shame.
Oh no, Zach!
It was like
You brought sand to the beach.
I did. I 100% did. I didn't want to leave the rest of Tenders and Memes' car, so I brought them with me to the McDonald's. It just didn't register that I was walking in there with it.
So you were standing there in McDonald's holding McDonald's,
like
ordering McDonald's.
Yes, like it looks like I'm about to have a complaint with my current order, but I was really just there to order. It was very eye-opening, and we're going to diet so hard.
That's awesome. It's like when you go into a gas station, you've already got a 20-ounce soda in your hand, and you like show the guy, you're like, I already got this. You tell people at McDonald's, like, hey, I brought this from home.
Yeah.
I'm not stealing it.
Yeah, you always declare it. You declare it as you walk in. You're like, just so you know, bringing this in.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Zach. That's a tough one.
So just never again.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like a routine I built, and it's like autopilot I need to go, and everything's so close, or what, but we're just making insane life changes starting today.
When you did go, did you get the nuggets still?
I went so yeah, they had a deal on the app, so 2 fries, 20 nuggets. So that was an instant cop, and then the snack wraps back, so I ripped some snack wraps.
Oh, hell yes.
Snack wrap's so back.
Okay.
So
Any cheeseburgers?
Yeah, they were singles.
Wait, what?
When is it?
Wait,
what
hold
else?
on. Say the whole order now. Hold on. Say the whole order now.
That
I
was
knew what the order was. I knew what the order
that was-
was.
Say the whole order.
that was in private, Max, and you just brought it to me. That was
That's on me. That's on me. The people want to know. The people want to know the order. The people want to know the order.
okay. It was just 2 fries and 20 nuggets because of the deal. I had a couple snack wraps, and then I went cheeseburgers, but single cheeseburgers.
And
Those were like a roadie
2
situation, like
cheeseburgers,
on the way
2
to the
snack
office.
wraps, 20 nuggets, 2 fries, and extra tenders.
yes.
Those
He didn't eat the tenders. He didn't eat the tenders.
I did eat them, but they were on the way. It doesn't count. That was like an
Those don't
in-office
count. Those don't
situation.
count. Those don't count.
How many
would be
snack
lunch.
wraps?
Only 2.
Okay.
and
Try
just
the
2
spicy.
cheeseburgers.
Yes, but single patty. I'd like to preface.
Were these the Nashville tenders we got last week? Was that
Yeah,
those
no,
dudes?
the big ones. Yeah.
No.
No, it was
They're
McChickens.
McDonald's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Crispy
Crispy
nut-
McChickens.
Yeah.
No, so you just did your regular order. You're just like, instead of a double cheeseburger, I'm going to add a snack
Go
wrap.
single and go snack wrap.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also have
single
the
cheese
chicken.
burgers. Right?
There were, yes, 2 of them,
Okay.
but they're singles though.
Right.
So like half of what I would consider dinner.
Oh, that's brutal.
No dessert?
No, there was so much shame walking out of McDonald's. I couldn't even think of eating ever again.
Have you guys ever walked into a fast food place with a fast food item from a different fast food restaurant?
No.
No.
I did that a couple times, but it was because like I liked Whataburger burgers when I was in Texas, but their fries sucked, so I would get fries from McDonald's and then bring the fries from McDonald's into Whataburger.
I do that with Uber Eats. Like there's one place I like crab rangoons from this one place, and I like the Thai food from another place, and I'll double order.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get both because I'm like I basically make my perfect meal through multiple Uber Eats. The only problem with that, similar to what Zach's talking about, is when they both show up at the same time. That's always a little awkward where you're like, oh, we're just like doing a Uber Eats gangbang here.
Yeah.
And you got to kind of explain yourself. So yeah. But Zach,
that rocks. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's a dude's rock.
It happens.
Zach also only eats one meal a day.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's fine.
I've offered him food in the middle of the day, and he turns it down.
Yeah, no, he's allowed to eat whatever he wants for dinner because he only eats one meal a day.
Don't want to get sluggish.
I think that's how the eating thing works.
That's a real diet. It's called OMAD.
Yeah. Memes, would you like to say anything about Justin Fields, which we talked about at the beginning of the show, but how are you feeling? This is actually, we're taping this part early in the day, so this is instant reaction. We don't really know as we're sitting here, so we're getting instant memes reaction. Are you okay?
I'm not okay. I'm down bad right now. There's no update. The update was that he was standing behind a tree and then got carted off, so nobody knows what's happening, if it's serious.
Will you let me give you a spin zone, or are you not ready for it now?
Let's hear it.
It doesn't sound like you're ready for it.
His phone is just playing a loop of the meme of the guy drinking bleach and killing himself. It's just a constant loop that's playing in front of him.
I mean, all right. I don't think he's mentally. Do you think he's mentally ready for it?
No,
because he already got mad at me. I tried it out, and he yelled at me.
It's a bad take.
It's not a bad take. Here, you know what? I'll tell it to you, PFT, not to memes.
Take your headphones off, memes.
I heard it.
It's not that big of a deal because Justin Fields isn't good, and this might actually be a good thing in the long run.
That's not a bad spin zone.
Like,
but the best part about Justin Fields is when he's on your team, you can get excited because you're like, what if he's good this year?
Right, of course.
So you're missing out on the entire month of August asking yourself, what if he's just awesome?
What if they get a quarterback that's better than Justin Fields for this season, or they get a great draft pick and there's a lot of quarterbacks coming up? Like, and again, this is not to memes. I'm actually this is actually how I feel, so I'm like doing it in peace. What memes? It's a good take.
It's a bad take.
It's a good take. Justin Fields was never going to win you, was never going to get you to the playoffs. Justin Fields was never going to win you a lot of games. Justin Fields was going to be exciting a little bit and then not do much, and you would be stuck in the kind of mediocrity. Like, if Patrick Mahomes gets carted off in preseason, like Chiefs fans being like, I want to drink bleach, that makes sense. That's your season. You had a real chance. Justin Fields isn't that good.
Yeah.
I'm doing this I'm trying to be nice about it.
You're trying to be nice. Those Bears teams were terrible. He didn't have an offensive line. He didn't have receivers.
What about
the Bears? Averaged 27 points allowed on defense.
What about the Steelers?
They were terrible. He never had a chance. He started off 4-2 as a starter.
And was that because of him or the defense?
You manage the game, you win the game. Okay. You're a quarterback.
All right, but you what's the ceiling for him on the Jets?
Our offensive line is good. Our running back's good.
Okay.
We have Garrett Wilson.
Okay. I don't want him to get hurt. I'm not rooting for him to get hurt. I want him to be healthy. I just want that clear. I'm just saying if he is hurt,
this would have been Justin Fields' best chance to be good.
Okay. Let me just give you some coaching real quick, Big Cat. It's too soon for memes.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. That's why I was saying it to you. That's why I was saying it to you, not to memes. And I actually am I'm not trying to be like a dick here. I'm actually trying to be like, hey, this could end up working out long term. But yeah, we could talk about it later. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's like right when your buddy breaks up with somebody.
Yeah.
The first thing you
Totally.
don't say is like, this is going to be so good for you in the long
no,
term.
and that's not what I'm saying. It's not like an awesome thing. I'm not like, oh, you should be rooting for this. It's more like a trying to spin zone. But yeah, I'm being sensitive to the situation.
Here's what I would love to see for your Jets memes. Joe Milton to the New York Jets.
Can
What
I
do you
say a
say?
name that is a better quarterback than Justin Fields?
Who?
Joe Milton.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins was so bad at the end of last year.
Kirk Cousins is a better quarterback than Justin Fields memes.
In his prime.
Kirk Cousins is a better quarterback than Justin
Did you
Fields.
see that Denver game last year?
I saw it, but I'm just telling you, like, that is your season might end up turning it. That's where I'm trying to come from. Like, that's a guy who you could maybe go a little bit further in the season, have more fun. Like, think about that. Now see, that's not bad.
No, Kirk sucks too.
What about
It's too early.
It's too early.
make a play for Aaron Rodgers?
All right. See, that was mean. That was mean what he did. I wasn't being mean, memes. You agree?
That was mean.
That was mean. That was way more mean than me trying to help pick you up and being like, hey, this could work out in the long run.
You're right. That was mean.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, PFT. You kind of saved me.
What's
Yeah.
the thinking behind Aaron Rodgers?
Just to make you mad. That's pretty much it.
Just to be mean.
That was a great good cop, bad cop that shifted
Yes.
180 degrees.
You
That was
saved
good.
me. No, like when you get off the Zoom, like because I could see Meme's face, I could see how he gets. Like I was on the kill. I was top on the kill list for a second
Yeah.
there. But as soon as you get off the Zoom and like you leave the Zoom, I'm gonna go up to Memes and be like, dude, what a fucking dick that was by PFT. And he's like, yeah, and I'll be fine.
And for the record, like I'm only saying that to memes because I'm behind the safety of a screen right
Yeah, and you helped
Because
me
I'm
big
not in the
time.
room.
I owe you
Yeah.
a solid. I owe you a save my life versus Memes. Get out of save my life against Memes card.
now. Get off of hit list card.
Yes, I owe you one.
Yeah. I do want to see Joe Milton play, though. Me and Max were talking before we started recording. Me and Max love Joe Milton, and we want to see him play football, and it sucks that he's on the Cowboys because we can't really root for him. So any quarterback that gets hurt, I think I'm just going to be like, Joe Milton. Get Joe Milton.
And he's
You
not.
can throw the ball up. Broadway Joe.
Good. He is not.
He
good.
is good.
He is
Look,
He's
not
so
good.
fun.
He's
He's
not
so
good at
fun.
quarterbacking. What are we doing right now?
I've already been looking at his training camp highlights.
He's
They look
not good at
sick.
quarterbacking. What are we
He
doing?
threw an orange 106 yards, dude.
That part is hard to go. Like I don't really have a response to that. Okay,
Yeah.
And you know that.
It's awesome.
Checkmate.
He's all-
no, I don't have a response when you
Joe
say
Milton
that.
would be so fun as a starting quarterback in the NFL.
My Joe
He'd be
Milton
so
debates
fun.
always go, he's not good, and then it's just a ticking time. We should actually put up a timer. Like someone just says, oh, he threw an orange 100 yards. I'm like, well, fuck. Now I'm done.
106. It was 106 yards.
All right, let's. Well, Grit Week. Get excited. Grit Week Monday. Awesome Grit Week planned. Get excited.
Big guest.
Big guest.
Big guest.
Memes. Numbers. You go first. No one say it.
7.
Whoa.
I was gonna fucking take that.
7?
Oh,
Why?
Justin Fields' number.
I'll take 3.
Oh, he changed from 1?
I'll take 3.
7.
You said 3.
I already said 3.
I'll take.
I'll take 1. Though Justin Fields, I know.
Let's see what he was in the Steelers.
I think he was 1. PFT.
I'll take 92.
13.
I'm rooting for you, Memes.
2.
Hope he's not hurt.
I'm rooting for you in this.
For the Steelers.
I'm taking 2.
2? Oh, he was 2. Yeah, wait, was he 2?
Yeah.
He was 2. Oh, yeah, he was 2.
85.
Stitch jersey.
Thirty-one.
Love you guys.